Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller desk, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Yeah, yeah. Roller desk, you pullin' up, you know it. Yeah, yeah. Fresher than a max contract. Pullin' up, we walkin', then we walkin' in the back.
Every time you see me, know I look like Stephen Curry money. Like finals every year, what you expect from me? I'm jiggy like I'm Lagerfield. Moving like I'm Revis if I play the field. I ain't seen a front exit in about 6 months. I don't even know what it looked like. You still struggle with security, what's that life? I'm on a different wave at the Clippers game. Got your woman texting me while I'm talking to Doc. Phone ringing through the presser, had to text her to stop. While she sitting parallel to the niggas she got. I've been the realest since my rookie deal. 85 mic when I pull up here, yeah. And you pull up like alone with candy. Speaking from your burner, saying you can't stand me.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller desk, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Roller desk, you pullin' up, you know it. Fresher than a max contract. Pullin' up, we walkin', then we walkin' in the back. Fresh like I just got a contract.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turn it down on the speaker, Lee.
Roller desk, we ballin' to the max.
Lee.
Fresh like I
Turn
got
down the
a
speaker.
contract.
All right, cool. So we here, man. We here. We live for the first time in. It feels like
forever.
Look at the guests.
Forever.
Look at the guests.
Out on Bill.
Forever, ever. They can hear us, right,
California
Lee? You
dream.
see the audio levels
California
moving?
dreaming.
Y'all good. Shout out to y'all. If y'all watching us live right now, no matter what channel you watching us live, drop a comment. If you drop a donation, you can Cash App us, H&B Media, or you can drop a comment, a super chat. If you go to youtube.com/HoopsNBrews, all super chats will be read out loud. But today we're back. Hoops and Brews, episode number 231.
231 episodes.
Jeez.
231 episodes.
And that's
we've
just
done.
That's not including
that's
happy
not-
hours.
We've done, including happy hour, we had like 320 something. But in about 300 of these, or at least 275 of them been on video. So y'all been looking at us for
a very long time.
For a long time.
Long time.
Y'all
Shout out y'all.
if
If you've been here since episode fucking
If you remember
40.
if you remember when we were actually like getting
Yeah.
drunk on this podcast.
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
Oh,
You know,
man,
all the
we
drunk Scott
annihilated.
memes.
G. The drunk Scott memes
That I
will
still
forever
get
live in
hit with.
infamy.
Oh my God, bro. We used to be
G smack.
Yo, remember
Your birthday one time.
yeah,
Oh,
the
my
birthday
God.
one when it was,
I was
my
under,
birthday and we
bro.
did Hoops and Brews.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
you
it was,
fell asleep mid show.
it was during the Rockets Warriors series.
Yeah, you fell asleep mid. Literally,
That's why I didn't
man
drink
was
no,
snoring. I'm like, Scott, go upstairs.
That's why I
and
wasn't
snore.
drinking no tequila. I was like, y'all ain't making no memes out of me today. Fuck that.
Come on, you can drink some tequila.
Have a
Nah,
shot.
I know how.
Take a shot.
I got some real
I'll
expensive
take a
tequila.
shot.
It's some real expensive tequila. Shout out to my bro Lee. Lee behind the boards. What's up, Lee? Y'all ain't gonna be able to see Lee today because everybody got their own camera. But talk to him, Lee. Y'all can still hear him.
What's good?
How you feeling today, Lee?
I'm straight. I've just been chilling. Not
right.
doing much. I got my Grant Hill jersey on. Shout out Duke all day. What you mean?
Yeah, for sure. By the way,
Fuck
Lee, I've been
Duke.
thinking we need to get Lee a show, and we need to call it the Lee Show, and just
Lee
let
Show.
What you want to talk about, Lee?
All sports all the time.
We should shoot it like Howard Stern style.
Let's do it.
Nah, for real. Like shoot it like Howard Stern, like
All right.
Stephen A. Smith type of style.
I'm down.
Like,
Lee, you want to
put
do
the
that?
camera right there.
I got a podcast
Put
like
like
that
three-
coming
Oh,
out.
I know what you mean. You want to
I
do
got a
that?
podcast like that. I mean, it's
You want to do that, Lee?
I'm not gonna
You
announce
can
it
do it
yet,
whenever
but
you
it's
want.
about
Somebody say,
announcing later. It's coming, so look
somebody
out
say,
for
bro,
that.
y'all used to be on the pod. God body faded. Yes.
Gee,
Yeah, we
dumb
used to be
drunk,
famous.
bro.
Stupid faded.
shout out to
Young
all
drunk.
y'all in my IG comments to my damn your hair long. Hey, bro, I'm on my Drake. Take care with it.
Your hair is kind of long, bro, like,
You finna get them braids.
I'm not getting no bread. I'm looking like Fred Hammond.
Never
Star-
would have made it.
Look, bro, Star actually. Nah, for real, Star. Nah,
Now,
Star.
Pav taught me to grow my hair. He's talking about, yeah, you
Start
gonna,
actually
ain't gonna have
taking
no
care of
hair
your
soon. I'm
No,
out
for
here
real,
looking
like-
George Costanza, bro. I'm not trying.
But Star. Nah, you laughing, but Star actually taking care of your hair, bro. Like, get you some hair products,
now I
get you
am.
some
I've been
coconut
Why you
oil.
flaming this man?
No, he's actually.
Why you flaming this man
He
in front
don't
of the
put
world?
oil
I
in
don't
this shit,
put,
bro.
dog. When I tell you,
flaming
I've
this
been
man
just
on-
watch-
on
see, your
national-
shit
on
probably
national
dry as fuck,
television.
ain't it?
Nah, I ain't dry, bro.
So your hair ain't dry?
Nah, I ain't dry. You ain't putting
I
your hand
dare
in
you.
my
I
hair.
dare
I'm
you.
not
I
gonna-
dare you to
I'm not-
touch his
I'm
hair.
not- I'm not-
I dare
I'm
you
not
to
gonna
touch
touch a
his
grown
hair.
man hair.
Nah,
I
I'm
dare
not
you
gonna
to
touch a
touch
grown
his
man
hair.
hair. I'm not
put
gonna
like
touch a
regular
grown man hair.
shampoo.
That
on my
would
shit,
that
bro.
if he
Like, I
touches
don't
his
be
man
putting
hair,
no oil
cut to
in
that
it.
What you
close
mean
up
by
of
regular
Scott.
shampoo?
Like regular shampoo.
How much you-
We not
how much
finna
you shampoo your
question
hair?
me on my hair.
No, for
protocol.
like how much do
This
you like
becoming an
shampoo your
episode
hair?
of Summer Session.
Not for real. Like how much do you shampoo your hair?
Enough. So
No,
my shit ain't
because you
dirty.
might do it too much, bro. How much you shampoo your hair?
Just enough for in the morning when I take my shower.
No, G. How much, bro? How many times a week?
Oh, like a couple times a week.
G. No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
That's a lie.
You're supposed to, no, you're not.
I wash my hair all the time.
You're
I
not
got gray
supposed to do
hair.
that. You're
I
not-
got
you're not
fucking
supposed to
gray
do that. You're
hair.
not supposed
I
to do
got
that.
gray hair.
No,
I got gray hair.
Listen, condition it more than you wash
I am
it.
not my hair.
TB.
I am not my skin.
TB,
I bet you don't
condition
even
it.
know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. You talking about NR rejoin?
Okay.
Exactly. Relax.
Okay,
Look at the culture.
Relax.
okay. The vibes then passing the info
Exactly.
on.
Exactly. No, you're supposed to condition it more than you wash it, because you wash it too much, you might dry it out.
Look, leave me alone. All right, my
I'm just
hair is
saying.
fine.
I'm just
When
saying.
women touch my hair, I don't hear any complaints.
I'm just saying.
All right,
Okay.
they can run their
Just
hand.
saying.
They can run their hands through it when it's long.
I'm just saying. But we're back.
I'm crying to that. By the way,
What's up?
that's a great conversation to start a basketball podcast off with.
What?
Hair.
Hair.
Yeah. Speaking of hair, who has the
I
best
was just
haircut
about
in
to
the
say
NBA?
that. The best haircut in the NBA.
Haircut. in
Who has the best?
I'm gonna say Zion.
No.
He just
No,
need
Zion
to
shit
use
is trash,
proper
bro.
razors
No, G. Zion shit trash, bro.
when he shaves.
Zion shit trash, bro.
Zion
It's
got
not
that-
trash.
Zion
It's
got
trash,
that Generation Z haircut.
Zion.
I like it though. It's a Z in his head.
No, Zion.
I respect it.
I'm not really rocking with Zion.
It
Who
looked
got
like
the best
some
cut in the league?
fucking.
Who do got the best cut? That's
great
a good- that's a good
It looked like what's the name of that movie with
Y'all don't like
with
Kyrie's
Wesley
Freedom
Snipes
Fro?
and Sylvester Stallone?
You don't like Kyrie's Freedom Fro?
No, but what's the name of the movie with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone? Wait, he's in the future, some shit. Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Zion, he got the Demolition Man cut. He gonna dye it blonde one day, and we gonna be like, bro,
He's
you
not
out
gonna
there.
dye his hair blonde.
Gee, if
G.
Zion never
not
dye his
dyeing
hair blonde, G, that's gonna be the
Zion
greatest
don't
marketing
seem like the
campaign of
dye
all
his hair
time.
blonde type guy.
Do it, Zion. Dye your hair. Dye the Z
Who else had
blonde.
the best cut?
Dye the Z
That's
blonde.
a great question. Who got the best cut?
Oh yeah. By the way, Kevin, I know you out there, bro. Kevin Durant, G. I know
really
you
think
out
that's
there,
Katie,
bro.
tweeting that
Bro,
out?
I've been thinking, but no, you got no,
13-year-old, bro.
no, it's not. But literally, how many years have I been telling you, bro? KD be following us on burners, bro.
That's a 13.
How many? No, but how many years have I been telling you
many
that?
years, but that's probably a 13.
No, I know, G.
That's a
No,
13-year-old
G.
kid from Idaho named Kip.
That's not true, bro. He commented on our Instagram one time and then deleted it after he commented
so you
on
think
it.
that's KD?
I dead ass believe that's him.
Living up burner life.
No,
He
I
just be
don't.
going in
You're
on it
lying.
like
No,
that.
he's not. He was on fire when he was tweeting that stuff about Michael Rapaport. Because, by the way, white reporters, stop attacking black people whenever they have an argument with somebody. If it's two grown men having an argument talking about fighting each other, don't bring extra stuff into it, G. It has nothing to do with that, G.
Michael
If I'm
Rapaport
telling
shit down
another
here a long
grown man I'm
time ago.
finna beat his ass, stay out of it, G. Leave it alone, G.
So we taking this
that
shot?
Michael Rapaport shit was hilarious, though.
Let's take the shot.
Huh? You ain't see it? That Kevin Durant and Michael Rapaport got into it?
You know Pav ain't reading all the
Basically,
words.
Kevin.
You know Pav.
Basically, Katie and Michael Rapaport got into like a big ass argument in their Instagram DMs, I guess, over some over the Shaq interview or whatever, or the Charles Barkley interview where Shaq asked him a question, he was just like, yes. So apparently they was exchanging DMs, and then Michael Rapaport threatened to sue him, and Katie was telling him, and then Katie was telling him to
Over
pull up
what?
because basically Katie was like, I'm gonna beat your ass, pull
Katie
up.
said, I'm
and-
gonna smack you when I see you.
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. He called him a
And then he got real white boy on. I'm gonna steal you, pal.
Yeah,
And he said, your wife don't respect you. You know, you're not even the breadwinner in your house. Katie was going in on him.
I mean, he did call him a.
KD, get back to hooping. G, like just get back to hooping.
He did call him.
Katie
a
low
cum
key in the.
guzzler. I mean,
KD, get back to hooping.
He
G.
was in wild Oklahoma.
Get back to
slurs,
hooping,
bro.
G.
Like,
Katie-
you know,
I'm not gonna lie though. That, by the way, if your flame game is good, G, there's nothing Kevin Durant can say to you to upset you, G. What you gonna say? You got more
I
money
think I
than
can
me?
flame Katie. If you take away the fact that you got more money and you way more athletic than me, I can get Katie.
Most people can.
I can
G.
get Katie. What you gonna tell me? I'm fat. I've known that forever. So you gotta be better than that, bro.
By the way, I just want KD to I just want him to come out of the shadows of the internet and just be real with me, G. That's all I'm saying.
That's not KD, bro.
He needs to be like Joel Embiid.
Huh?
He needs to be like Joel Embiid.
It's very nasty, but also this is the thing about Kevin. We never know because of what he has done in the past. Do you feel me?
He said that shit like it was a deeper, darker criminal link.
No, I know. No, it's not a criminal link, but am I wrong?
Thank you. By the way, thank you for the deeper, darker criminal link statement.
My bad. I forgot. I can't say the N-word. I ain't make that up.
Who did?
You hit Jay-Z on on Dope Man? We ain't even gonna talk about Murder Inc. That's just a darker, deeper criminal link. You heard that? I wish I could take credit for that.
I heard it, but like I didn't.
I brought it back.
Yeah, that's like I can't take credit for you do good dope. Future said it first. I just took that one you do good dope part and now it's legendary. By the way, I would love to one day to get Future to come through here and basically not say nothing because that's just how Future is in all his interviews
Future would be a terrible interview.
And just for one time for me and him in unison to go, you do good dope for the camera, G. That's
Future
one of my H&B goals.
Nah, Future talk. He just don't make no sense half time in the interviews. It just be like, bro, the most legendary. Y'all not getting no basketball talk right now. We gon' like fully get into it though. But the most legendary Future interview was the Monster interview. Remember the Tim Westwood interview?
Oh yeah.
When Tim Westwood asked that man one question.
Oh yeah.
And Future talked for 28 minutes. G. And then Tim Westwood was like, yo, this just legendary. And then dapped him up. He was like, I'm a monster. Grr, and just growled. I'm like, bro, what is this man? Oh. That was like right after Sierra left. He was in a different bag.
Yeah, a whole different.
But
bag.
actually, you know what? We gonna get into it since everybody from here is from Chicago.
Yeah. Hey Lee, send a Pavy camera up a little bit for us when you get a chance to.
Since everybody here is from Chicago, the Bulls made some moves at the trade deadline. I haven't asked this guy at least on air.
You cut the random talk on him too.
I haven't asked this guy at least on air about the Bulls moves. So I don't actually know. We haven't all talked about it at all because we haven't done a show since the trade deadline. So everybody's here from Chicago, you, Lee included, when you get done. What do we think about the Bulls moves? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? And also, what do you think about the future of the Chicago Bulls as an organization at this point?
I love it. I love the move. Anytime you can get another all-star for this team.
Look, Wendell Carter Jr.
Wendell Carter Jr.
He's small.
He has small hands. The man cannot play the game.
But you know what
I want to talk about
though?
him and Russ later too. By the way,
about who? Stephen A. and Russ. Yeah, I got some thoughts on that.
But you know what Magic did it though.
Why?
Like,
yeah, they want to get bad and get a.
They've been bad forever.
But no, they haven't though. They've been like 7th AC. Also,
and Markelle is hurt.
Isaac is hurt. Also, Vucci doesn't really fit what they want to do. Like, Vucci is the worst defensive player on a pretty defensive-minded team. Literally, he was the worst defensive player on the team. Him and maybe Terrence Ross, maybe were the worst defensive players on a more so defensive-minded team. They want to, even just watching them play last night, they want to be up and down the court, be more up-tempo. They also drafted Mo Bamba, but you can't really see if Mo Bamba has anything to give you while Vucci is still there because Vucci is going to occupy that space. So you have to at least see if Mo Bamba has anything to give you. And if he doesn't have anything to give you, then okay, we like let go of him. But you have to at least see. So I know why they did it. The Bulls just caught a team that was selling at the right time. And they caught the Magic. They had the contracts to make it work. And they also sent them again, Wendell Carter. I've had my things about the Bulls roster many times before. I don't think the roster was that talented. But this isn't me saying that these guys aren't professional athletes and they can't stay in the league. I think Laurie have a 10-year career. I think Wendell, he will. Laurie, because he can shoot, will have a 10-year career. Now, will he start all 10 years? No, he won't be Dirk Nowitzki like YouTube.
Okay, first of
like
all.
YouTube.
Okay.
We did atone for this. Atone for this.
Because there was also a conversation about Brandon Ingram, G. And it was fucking 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
So you get
you
excuses?
still got the same basketball takes you had 2 years ago. You don't even like LeBron no more, and you used to be the biggest LeBron fan.
Remember you said DeRozan was better than Clay?
Exactly. You lied.
No, I didn't.
You lied.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
you lied.
No, I didn't.
You hit the button.
No, I didn't. Both of them Hall of Famers.
You do good dope.
You
You
said
do
that
good
on
dope.
Twitter. People killed you about that take.
Both of them Hall of Famers.
But Clay is better than
No,
You
he's
do
not.
good dope.
He shoots better. That's it.
Clay is a better player than
No,
DeRozan.
You
he
do
shoots
good
better.
dope.
That's it.
Clay is a better player.
DeRozan has never been surrounded with the talent that Klay Thompson has.
Oh, stop it.
He hasn't. He's not.
Stop it. Stop. Ain't got
And
nothing
Bradley
to do
Beal
with talent.
better.
Bradley better than who?
Klay.
I don't know about all
Arrest this man.
I don't know about I honor Bradley
Arrest
Beal
this
more
man.
than DeMar DeRozan.
Why?
Because Bradley Beal's a better player than DeMar DeRozan.
No, he's not. He
Yes,
just scores
is.
more points. He's really not better.
He's a better player. What does
He's
DeMar
not.
do better than Bradley Beal?
He's a better defender.
Are
I
we
think
sure
he's
about that?
yes,
Come on, G.
yes.
What is DeMar?
I think he's a better defender. I think he's a better passer. I can say that also DeMar does play on the Spurs and he still plays in Pop system. Now, obviously, Bradley's a better shooter than he is, obviously. But DeMar plays with the Spurs in the Pop system. There's only so much that a Pop system is going to allow you to do.
It's my head DeMar's name. I think about that. Remember that?
Like, what was Kawhi averaging?
Remember that
with the
SB
Spurs?
skit with Drake? He's like DeMar. The more I hear it, the less I like it. That's why every time I hear DeMar DeRozan's name. But
That's funny.
to go back to the Larry marketing, this is why I'm not gonna let Pav get away with this.
Why?
Because on draft day, when we drafted Larry marketing, and I was losing my fucking mind,
It was a good trade.
Pav said, "Oh, Larry marketing gonna be good. Y'all gonna be straight. He gonna be good. I'm
gonna
telling
be
you, he gonna be
good.
good. He not even good.
Oh, here's the thing about Larry.
Larry's huff.
Yes, but listen, Larry will have. He's not as bad as you make him out to
No,
be.
he's terrible.
He's not as bad as you make him out to
Do
be.
you watch all Bulls games?
No, but Larry
Okay,
will.
then.
But listen though, Larry will have a 10-year career.
No. Okay, he might have
He's
a
gonna play
10
10 years in the
He's
league.
gonna be off the bench.
That's fine. He's gonna play
He
10
was a
years in
number
the
7
league.
draft pick.
But listen though, bro, I said it was a good. I said the whole. If they would have traded just Jimmy Butler for Larry Markin, no, it's fucking terrible. But they got Zach LaVine,
the only
which is
thing
the
they
reason.
got.
Chris Dunn was
Chris
decent.
Dunn was not decent.
He was decent. G. He led. G. He was second in steals.
Okay, he didn't do nothing else. Chris Dunn
He was a good defender.
Chris Dunn was brought over here to be that point guard for the Bulls.
Well,
That starting
that's-
point guard.
first of
he
all-
ain't even played a game with the damn Hawks this year.
Because he got ankle surgery.
And he always be hurt.
First of all, that's the Bulls' fault for drafting a man to be a point guard. I think he played shooting
we'll be
guard.
here all day if we talking about bad drafts, which goes back to guard packs.
I think he played, if I'm not mistaken, shooting guard in college.
Who?
Chris Dunn.
I have no idea. Where'd he go?
Providence.
Providence. Okay.
So I think he played shooting guard in college. So that's
Okay.
their fault if they drafted him to be their starting, like they're pure point guard.
Point is, we all have hits and miss. So yes, I
That was
wrong about-
a miss.
Okay, we be here naming down all your hot takes from the
But
history of this
name 'em.
podcast.
Name them. Which one that was bad? Name
We
them.
just named one.
That wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
Continue.
was.
Keep going. What else?
I don't know. I have alcohol in my head right
No,
now, so
keep
if I had
going.
to sit down.
I've had
and
many.
think.
Come on, let's go.
I'm trying to think. You got some more, dog.
Come on,
I just
let's
can't
go.
think about
Name
them
'em.
over the top of my
Let's
head.
go.
I'm
Name
trying to
'em.
think what else you said. Didn't you say fucking I don't know what you said. You be saying a lot of wild shit, bro. I don't know.
The only way you could say is the Lonzo Steph take, and I
Yes.
said,
Oh,
and listen,
that was terrible.
And listen, no, I
That was
said,
one for the
listen,
books.
I said a Lonzo type point guard. Now, if I said the same thing about if that again, I thought Lonzo was gonna come in more like LaMelo. I thought what I see from LaMelo right now is what I would see from like Lonzo rookie year. Would you act the same? I said a Lonzo type. LaMelo is a Lonzo type.
You
I would
consider
love.
LaMelo Alonzo type.
Yeah, he's fucking 6'7", can rebound, can pass the ball, can drive to the lane. Yeah, he's a Lonzo type guard. That's the type of guard I want to build my team around.
Yeah, but I know I can score with LaMelo. I never looked at Lonzo as somebody who could just score.
Gee, I didn't think that man was going. Actually, no. In college, that man was shooting step back
was
threes.
killing in college.
No, Lonzo.
Not college, but I mean like where he was at.
You know, Lonzo was shooting step back threes in college. Lonzo was wilding in college.
But everybody, when he came out, people was always talking about his jump shot being a question.
Yeah, but still, at the same time, I didn't think that man was going to shoot 40% for the free throw line.
Okay. But my overall point with the Bulls is this. I love the deals. I feel like we need to get the rest of the guard packs trash out of here.
Who do you want gone?
Laurie's got to get the hell out of here. I'm damn near done with Kobe White.
Why you done with Kobe White?
Because he just does a lot of stupid shit.
Oh.
First of all, I never hyped up Kobe White, so let's relax. You can't bring out one tweet or comment where I hyped up Kobe White. That never happened. Yeah, we gotta get all the guard packs guys out there. We need to get some more. So yeah, you were right about
like
the talent
Kobe.
thing. I like
Kobe off the bench. When he doesn't have to think too much.
But he still turns the ball over way too fucking much.
Yeah, he's in year 2. He's fucking 20.
I hear you.
He's
but
2021.
It's annoying, and I think a lot of the Bulls' turnover issues will be solved when they get an actual point guard. Like Satoransky should not be your number one point guard. Like he's a third guy. He's like a third point guard. Like he's not even. Sato's not even a backup point guard to me. Like I'm not even doing all that.
That's fair.
So, but I feel like the Bulls for the first time have a foundation and they have a future. I think they'll be 9th or 10th seed just because the rest of the East is ass more than them actually winning games because they got a hell of a stretch coming up right now. And then Zach's got that ankle injury. But more than anything, I feel like AK and Mark Eversley, they proved to the fan base that if we see bullshit, we're going to take out the trash, which is the complete opposite of guard packs. And if you look at the whole entire history of the Bulls, we never do deadline deals. Like I think you even said, what's the only deadline deal I can think of? We got Jalen Rose like 20 years ago.
Jalen Rose was the biggest trade deadline deal I think the Bulls made with
There's
Jalen
always,
Rose.
they were close to getting Amari Stoudemire. They were close to doing this. They were close to doing that. It was never anything.
They don't
ever
pull
happened.
the trigger on deals.
Yeah, they don't pull the trigger on deals. They do the Boston Celtics thing. How many times we heard about Angels in talks?
Yeah, like the Bulls act like they're Oklahoma City.
Exactly.
As in like they act like a very small market team.
Yeah.
As in like they think they have to cultivate talent. And that may be because of, the 90s. They did cultivate a lot outside of Rodman. As far as like the talent that actually got them there, they did cultivate.
Okay, but I wouldn't
Mike,
say because how many of them dudes did they like outside of Jordan and Mike? Like I mean, outside of Mike and Pippen.
The first teams though,
Horace, BJ.
Now the second team, obviously, Kukoc, they drafted Kukoc. Kukoc was part of the team. Kukoc part of the team. Obviously, they did install Ron Harper. They did install Luke Longley.
But it's not like the Bulls these deep ass teams. Like they weren't. Like I feel like the first three had a way better bench. Like the second, especially that last year. Like I feel like Mike's most impressive championship is '98 because he was out there by his damn self. Like if you look at Rodman was getting owned by Malone. I think people forget. Malone was giving that man
Wasn't like Rodman wasn't really
Rodman didn't even start majority of them playoffs. Kukoc was starting. So that to me is the most impressive. So I feel like this time, and I think it's all about changing the culture. Like a lot of free agents didn't want to come to Chicago because of the way they treated Mike. Like Kevin Garnett said himself, when I was a free agent, he said I would have loved to play for the Bulls, but they treat the greatest player of all time like that. How they gonna treat me? These are what guys are saying. This is the front office that told LeBron James, no, you cannot have Rich Paul and your friends on a team jet. What? I'd have gave him a team jet.
To be fair, like LeBron left Miami because Pat Riley wasn't having that bullshit either. But Pat Riley,
but he stayed though. And when I'm talking about when Riley got him, he didn't care. Yeah. After a couple of championships, Riley thought he could, insert his will, and Brown was like, "You got me fucked up. That's not gonna happen." I'd have told Brown, "You can have your own jet. I'll name it the LeBron Center if you want to come here." So they don't understand it's a player. They didn't understand it's a players' league now.
I can agree with that.
The front office don't really build the talent anymore. The talent tells you who the hell they want. You look at all these people who go to go to Brooklyn. All these people go to L.A. It's because KD wants them. It's because LeBron wants them. It's because Kawhi wanted Paul George. And mainly because Jimmy told him, I'm going to Miami. I'm not coming to L.A.
Yeah, but see, here go the thing with players building teams. Outside of LeBron, who has that really worked for?
He might pull out for KD. It might work for KD.
We'll see. We have to see. It may work for KD. We have to see. And I still have questions about the Nets that we'll get to later on. But
overall, though, I think the Bulls have a future now. And I think there'll be a player in the free agency. And I feel like I can actually.
I told you that, though.
Okay, but look,
I told you.
You said that with Gar Pax, though.
But no. Look, listen. Just when I looked at the Bulls cap situation, we all were there for All-Star Weekend. I looked at what the city could be. And I think, again, having the All-Star game in Chicago was very important because it gave people a chance to see the city in a time that they usually wouldn't see the city. Like, nobody is going to Chicago during the winter to hang out. No. Like, if it's an All-Star break, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not going overseas, I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna go to L.A. I may go to New York.
Enjoyed it when James Harden tweeted, "Oh, Chicago lit."
Facts, but I may even, and then also even with Chicago culture, just outside of basketball, it's having a resurgence Chicago culture.
But I also got to give credit to Michael Reinsdorf. I'm not giving this credit to old man Jerry because he's doing the same BS with not building the White Sox the way he should. If Jerry don't want to spend no money, Michael Reinsdorf was like, I want to do something without pops in my stuff all the time. So he's like, look, let me actually take control of the team and build this new thing. So he actually let him do it this time. And so even with Billy Donovan, I'm not going to sit up here and act like Billy Donovan was the greatest coach ever, but you brought a big name coach in. You know what I'm saying? No, he's better than Jim Boylan. You over here saying Jim Boylan. That's the reason why Jim Boylan is still not employed by the NBA.
Because he don't want to be.
No, because he's not good.
He was a coach for 25 years. Trying to tell me he can't get no job.
He was an assistant coach.
You just trying to make he can go be another assistant?
No, he's not getting a starting job.
No, but
he's not getting a starting job.
Again, like I said, I never thought Boylan was a great coach. I just thought he was that bridge coach that team. I thought he was the Mark Jacksons to whoever.
Yeah, but see, the team respected Mark Jackson. The Warriors respected Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson got those teams to the playoffs. Now, Mark Jackson wasn't the guy who won the championship because he was doing stuff like not giving Draymond Green tick.
Mark Jackson also had Steph, Klay Thompson.
I get what Steph and Klay Thompson ain't weren't Steph and Klay Thompson like they are right now, though.
Boy, they better than the people on the Bulls.
I'm not. Nobody's disagreeing with that.
Okay, then. So you give me Steph and Klay Thompson at any age, I'll figure it out.
No, but if Steph and Klay hate Jim Boylan the way the Bulls hated Jim Boylan, it's not going to work.
But also the thing that annoyed me about the Bulls hating him was like they needed that discipline.
No, they don't need clocking in discipline. This ain't Burger King.
They needed to clock it in discipline. You had a team full of young guys. They literally, I told the story mad times. They lost by 50 points at home and said we don't want to practice the next day. I've seen Doc Rivers with my own 2 eyes make teams practice for less.
Yeah, but he's Doc Rivers. Players respect Doc Rivers. Players don't respect
Jim Boylan. Because if they respect him so much, he'd be in LA right now.
No, he got to LA because they just fired. He didn't get the job done. That had nothing to do with respect. The players still respect Jim Boylan. Respect Doc Rivers. Then he got another top job. The players don't respect Jim. It's all about respect, and it has a lot to do with being a good coach. They don't respect you.
You're also put in a bad situation
I'm not disagreeing with that.
When you
look, if we want to go to the main source, it's Garpax. It's not. I'm not putting Jim Boylan got screwed. Fred Hoiberg got screwed. They wanted Fred Hoiberg to run a modern offense with a whole bunch of dudes who can't shoot. So I always said firing Tibbs was not a bad. I feel like it was Tibbs' time to go.
It was Tibbs' time to go.
Who they replaced him with was the issue, and that's the whole thing. You can see look through Chicago sports. It wasn't a problem that Lovie Smith got fired. Because you replaced him with Mark Trestman. It wasn't a problem that Ozzie Guillen got fired. You replaced him with Robin Ventura. So it's a whole bunch of who you replaced them. Chicago has a bad history of hiring coaches. So that's where it starts. Even if this team, now I agree with you, the number one issue was talent. But see, us as Bulls fans, we're saying we want to see the coaching because we didn't even know what we had in the talent. We didn't know if they were good or not. And so with an actual coach, you can see, okay, these guys suck. When you have a guy like Boylan, who's just a bad coach, there's going to always be that if. Even if you do feel like, okay, they might suck, you don't know for 100%. You got a guy like Billy Donovan, who's a good coach. Well, yeah, these dudes suck, so now it's time to take out the trash.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but same time, I'm more a person who, yes, obviously coaching is important, but I still think it's a players' league.
But you also said the same thing about the Hawks, though, with Lloyd Pierce, and look what they did since they got Nate McMillan. They've been on a little
But
roll.
also, they got healthier. Don't do this. But wait. Bogdanovich was hurt. Gallinari was hurt. DeAndre Hunter just came back.
You can still lose,
Cam
but if
Reddish
you're
was
doing
out.
with effort, they didn't care. It's all about respect,
I
bro.
feel you, but at the same time, if you missing 4 or 5 players, what you want somebody to do?
I'm back. The stream died midstream. Internet died midstream, so I had to go and deal with all that. Shout out to Lee for doing a great job flagging it and making sure that we can get back. So. We probably going to re-upload this tomorrow, so hopefully y'all rewatch when y'all get a chance. But still, shout out to all the fans out there. We appreciate y'all. We live on HNBmedia.com. If you haven't subscribed, continue. Go ahead. I let you all talk. Wrap your thoughts up because now I got thoughts.
I'm just going to wrap it up by saying the Chicago Bulls
y'all
have
talk
a future.
for a while, so I'm just saying.
I just need them to get to the 25 game mark so I can win this bet with him. And then I don't really care what they do after that. If you make the playoffs, cool. I can watch playing game. If not, even though we traded our first rounder to Orlando, it's top 5 protected. So if we get in the top 5, it's still ours. So it's a win-win for me either way.
Damn, they got wait. So what's
wait.
Because I didn't know that. What's the pit protections that they put on it?
If it lands the top 5, the Bulls keep their
But
pick.
they traded 2 picks though.
Yeah, and next year, both are protected.
No, they traded you can't trade next year's pick. Sapien rule.
So
both
are protected though.
Look at this man.
protected?
Sapien rule.
Yeah, both are top 5
Love
protected.
shoe having
So if
ass.
they're in the top 5,
Do you know what the Sapien rule is?
No, I
You ever
don't.
heard of that?
No.
Get
I'm guessing he knows. He knows.
Sapien rule. So look,
No.
there was this owner for the Cavs in the '80s who used to trade every single first round pick.
Oh,
so the
okay.
NBA put like a rule in where you can't trade back-to-back first round picks.
So it's kind of like the Rose rule with the max contracts.
Yeah, so it's like you have to, which people don't know about. So you know about the Rose rule.
Yeah, the Rose
But
rule. Or the bird rights.
Bird right. So you have to, if you trade a first round pick, you have to do it. Like you got to skip a year.
Kind of like
I'm
even with
so mad that
football,
stream
the
fucked up.
franchise tag.
Now I'm
By
ready
the
to
way,
get
you can
drunk.
read on slick.com. I got an article on that on the history of the franchise tag.
Yes.
Check that out.
Yep. So my thoughts on the Bulls are you've been completely wrong this entire time about Jim Boylan. I don't care what you say. I don't care how many times you bloviated across the internet. I don't give a fuck how many times you tweeted. He did not handle those guys right. And the one thing I will say, and as I told you guys, previously before, that now that we get the chance to be around Baron Davis, even though he isn't a current NBA athlete, I hear him talk about a lot coaching, and how he liked certain coaches and how he didn't like certain coaches. So when we looking at and we talking about coaching, he called, I believe it was Mike Dunleavy, and said that he doesn't know how to deal with people and talk to people as if they're men. Jim Boylan literally would be post-game talking about, if you build it, they'll come. What are you building?
You building a winning culture.
You're not building a culture. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You just talked for how many fucking minutes while I was over there fixing the shit?
You gotta look at the game, bro.
I just let you fucking talk for a long time because y'all love to say, cut people off. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. I let you fucking talk.
Didn't you ask me a question midway through
the
statement, though?
I wasn't asking you a question. God damn it. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop playing.
I'm just saying.
Shut up and listen.
I know.
I'm telling you not to respond to any of my questions.
Real quick.
You can respond after I finish my point.
5 seconds. That was the game. They lost by 4 points to Portland. And he said, if you build it, the wins will come. I was happy with our effort. That's all I want to say. All right, you got it. You got it now. It's all yours.
Moral victories are for minor league coaches.
He had a minor league.
Shut up.
He had minor league talent.
Moral league
he had minor league
victories. Talent. Hove. Where my camera? Hove. Moral
he had minor league talent.
You need to make me fuck up the words, G.
Moral victory off minor league coaches.
Moral victories are for minor league coaches.
We already told you.
If you're a minor league coach, you care about losing by 4 points.
Say the next bar after.
I don't
know.
And we already told you we made you cockroaches.
Show me where the boat is. Ferrari Testarossas. The hammer went broke, so you know I'm more focused.
By the way, he had the best verse in that song.
That man
he didn't.
Y'all gotta stop lying
about
it.
He didn't.
That's so appalled.
No, that's so appalled.
Oh, that's so appalled.
And actually, Ye did.
The man said, told me something, hammer mill. He said, my 30 mil can't hurt me.
Man, no. Wait a minute, let me see.
And hammer went broke, so you know I'm more focused. But I'm
like hammer 30 million can't hurt me. What am I saying? Fucking insane. Not only am I fly, I'm fucking not playing. But stop, G. Stop. He was a minor league coach, and that's why you don't see him in NBA. Lloyd Pierce, my brother, I hope you get another job as an assistant. You are a minor league head coach in the NBA.
Some dudes
you
ain't
need
ready for the prime time.
Sometimes you just gotta either step up to the plate or you strike the fuck out. And he struck. No, stop. I let y'all talk. Okay, you can respond after I let y'all talk for 12 minutes. So give me my 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Go on your run.
I've seen this man numerous times when they are either up or down in a game. Call it Jim Boylan.
Okay.
Call a timeout. I'm like, why the fuck did you call a timeout? Zach LaVine would be like, why the fuck did you call a timeout? That's minor league shit. That shit you do when you fucking in JUCO or in high school or in a fucking NIT tournament. You don't do that shit when you get to the NBA. Use your fucking timeouts right. Why I gotta tell you how to use the timeouts? Number one. Number two, the roster bad. So the fuck what? Do better.
How?
OKC. They roster fucking terrible, ain't it?
No. No.
All right, we're back.
They got better players than the damn Bulls had last year.
Who?
Lou Dort better than half the Bulls roster. Lie to me. Shea better than half the Bulls roster.
Oh, of course.
Lie to me.
Okay.
They had Horford, who was there.
Horford ain't doing shit. Horford
now he not.
Horford wasn't doing shit last year.
He was there.
Horford ain't been doing shit for a long time.
You do good though.
They paying Al Horford to stay
terrible.
home.
Why he ain't there now?
Because listen, they were doing too good. They want to lose games. They're in the Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley.
If the
Jalen
team
Green
is good, why they trying to tank?
What you mean? Why? They ain't that damn good. I didn't say they was good. I said they wasn't bad as the Bulls last year. That's funny as fuck. I didn't say they was guts and wasn't bad as the Bulls last year. That's a two different spectrums.
Look, man.
But did I ever say good?
Look, man.
Did I ever say good?
Look, but see, the problem is this. Yes, the Bulls had a trash
I
roster.
ain't playing.
You are.
But you really sitting up here like it was a travesty how Jim Boylan was treated.
No. I never said he was a good coach.
When he legit sucks.
He was alright.
No, he sucks. He's
He
not
didn't
alright.
suck.
He
I didn't
sucked.
think he sucked. I thought he was
Fred
alright.
Hoiberg was a better coach now.
Okay.
Okay, and Fred Hoiberg sucked.
He didn't suck.
Fred Hoiberg sucked.
You just said they gave him Ross and
He
he didn't want to
still
run.
sucked.
How you want to run space to space with D-Wade, Rondo, and Jimmy? What we doing,
No,
G?
I agree. But I'm just saying he still wasn't.
And
a good
Robin
coach.
Lopez, who's the power
He couldn't
forward?
do a better job.
Who? Boylan?
Yeah,
With
boy,
Shaquille Harrison starting at point guard? No.
So why you calling timeouts when you down by 20
yeah,
with 20
stupid
seconds
shit like that,
left?
making people punch in like that. Burger King.
Tighten up.
A time clock.
Tighten up.
These are
Tighten up.
grown-ass
Tighten
millionaires,
up.
bro.
Tighten up.
That's the issue.
No, ain't no.
You
That's the
AAU
issue.
babies. That's the issue. You need to punch in.
No,
you
they
lose
don't.
by 50 and
Billy
you don't
Donovan got a time clock in there.
I guess.
have they lost by 50?
No.
Okay
What-
then.
The Clippers lost by 50 this year. I sat there and I watched it with my own
And
two
I bet them
motherfucking eyes.
motherfuckers went
In
to-
person. In person.
Did they practice the next day?
And they probably didn't even practice the next day. I'm dead ass.
But that comes to respect. If they respect,
also-
if
but
the
also-
Bulls lost by 50 this year and Billy Donovan told them we practice tomorrow, it's not gonna be an
Also-
NRL.
If Ty Lue tell them they practicing tomorrow, if they lose by 50, the Chicago Bulls having a problem with it?
I don't know. They might be.
No, they're not.
Ty
They
Lue
might.
is
They
not
don't
a
know.
fucking
They
numbnut.
They respect
might.
Ty Lue because Ty Lue's a championship winning coach. Billy Donovan is a
Jim
stupid
Boylan
coach.
had their blood boiling. That's
Boylan-
why he not there
Jim
no
Boylan
more.
be talking
Fuck
to
out of
people
here.
Like he crazy. Like
You out of your mind.
I've never seen a coach.
You're out of your mind.
Look, I've never seen a coach get fired and players react the way they did on social media. Larry Markin was like, "We back in the gym." Like it's just, they.
Is it? Wait.
No,
Is
you know
Larry
what it's
back
like?
in the gym?
No,
Anybody
he's
out
not.
there? Anybody
Okay,
out there
then, what we
that's
talking
no,
about?
no,
Larry's
stop.
in the gym. Larry's in the gym. He just
Stop.
What's going on?
Look. I got a
My
perfect
point is they
analogy.
don't
You ever
respect
worked in the
him.
grocery store?
Of course he has.
You ever worked in the grocery store?
Of course I have.
I worked in the grocery store. It's like when the manager or the supervisor for that night, they both feel like, you know what, they get into a bad argument with the back team and they quit, or one of them like, fuck it, I ain't even coming in tonight. And then all of a sudden, the motherfucker that was back there loading boxes in the dock, but because he didn't been in the working for the company loading boxes in the dock for 25 years, come out like, yeah, I'm managing the store. And you got your prime fucking dude in produce.
He don't know
who
nothing.
always get the produce done every night. And the motherfucker come off the dock like, the parents are supposed to be this way. Shut the fuck up.
He don't
the
know
fuck
where
you know about
he
the
don't know where the
parents.
food go. He
Stop
don't know what
playing
time.
with me.
He don't know what time
He
the
was
orders
trash.
come
He
in.
was terrible the entire time he was there. There was nothing good. There was nothing redeemable about him other than he came to work every day.
Was the roster good?
No,
It doesn't
wasn't.
matter
That's
if the
not
roster's
point, though.
trash.
That's
Do
my question.
better.
That's not the
Who's
point, though.
What's
You
the
can
name of
have a
Thunder's
trash
coach?
roster.
No. What's the name of Thunder's coach?
He was.
No. What's his name?
I don't
What's his
Exactly.
fucking name?
But listen.
Well, no.
listen.
I asked you a question. Answer
I don't
the
know.
question. What's his name?
I don't know. But
So
I do know. Listen.
are they playing hard? Are they playing hard?
Listen.
Are they playing hard?
Listen.
No. Are they playing hard?
Yes.
Do they play well?
Yeah, but then
Do you worry about their coaching?
No, but then
Is their best player not sitting on the bench for the rest of the season?
Who?
Al
No,
Horford.
He's not. Shea is their best player.
Al Horford
Okay,
is not the
fine.
best
Their
player.
second best player.
I don't think he's second best player
Who's
right
their
now.
second best player?
Lou Dort.
Get the fuck out of here.
You do good
He
though.
better than Al
Lou
Horford.
Dort. Lou Dort.
Get the
Lou
fuck
Dort.
out. The Lakers ain't got
You
Lou
do
Dort.
good though.
Remember that line you said, and Laker fans trolled you? Yo, Pav is back with the hot takes.
Lou Dort. Nah, no.
Dort
You
ain't
do
do
good
shit
though.
this
Who everybody left open in the playoffs is not better than the Hall of Famer Al Horford.
Listen.
It's a damn shame that Al Horford's gonna be Hall of Fame.
Listen.
You disgust me, bro.
Listen though.
Al Horford it's not. Why is it a
It's a
shame? He got
shame.
2
Wait,
NCAA championships. He's a
listen.
5. What do you mean?
Real
Al
quick.
Horford
He got a
is-
better resume than C-Web.
I don't think C. Webb should be.
He
in the
got a
Hall of
he
Fame.
low, huh?
I don't think C. Webb should be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, look.
Well, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Here's why. Here's what Al Horford has a better resume than C. Webb. Because
Al Horford, 5-time All-Star, 1-time defensive, 1-time All-NBA,
Listen.
rookie team, 2-time college championship, and he was a player of the year in the college.
He has a better resume than C. Webb because technically C. Webb college career don't exist.
Get the fuck out of
I don't
that
care
shit.
about that.
Get out of there.
Nobody cares
C.
about
Webb
that.
just don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
He should be in the Hall.
No, he's not. He was a cool player. He wasn't great. People like C. Webb because he was in the Fab Five. If you look at his actual individual career, he wasn't that. He was great. He was cool.
He was hard for 4 years.
Actually,
4
Al
5 years.
Horford wasn't player of the
Al
year. He was
Horford,
just a
look.
2-time NCAA champion.
Yeah, man. Look,
He was
look.
no like C. Webb was hard for like 4 or 5 years.
Hard. That's the word you want to use.
He was hard.
The hardest thing he did was date Tyra Banks.
Draymond
in,
or
like,
C.
02.
Webb?
Easily Draymond.
Oh, thank you.
Easily
I said same
Draymond.
thing. Shake my hand.
Easily Draymond.
I said same thing. Shake my hand.
I don't even think
Thank you.
twice.
I said same
Easily
thing.
Draymond. Draymond
Why?
changes the game.
Thank
Draymond,
you.
he's not the greatest defender of all time. He's top 10. Dre is in my top 10
Top
defenders of all
10.
time. Yeah, for sure.
Name him right now. You're lying.
Okay.
Name them right now.
No particular order.
Name them in order.
I can't name in order, bro. I'm just gonna.
Who the greatest defensive of all time? I'm sorry.
Greatest defensive player of all time?
Yeah. NBA.
I don't
Lie to
know.
me.
It's probably
Top. No, that's a hard question. Top 5 defenders.
top 5.
Top 5 defenders.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
your
Mike's
top
in my
five?
top 5.
Okay.
I low key respect wing defenders more than I do big guys because
respect
all you
that.
gotta do is just be a big dude.
I respect that.
Scottie Pippen for sure.
Okay, so Mike Scotty.
Yeah, I'm finna be biased. Dennis Rodman. So there's 3 Bulls
That's
right
fair.
there. I'm putting Bill Russell in there, bro. I know.
As you should.
Yeah, I'm putting Bill Russell in there.
As you should.
And 5.
Stop. As you should.
168
my boy
possessions a
GP.
game. 168 possessions a game.
Top 5.
Top 5. Only point guard to win a defensive player of the year. I gotta give it to
Sidney
GP.
Moncrief. He played point
I'm
guard
be real.
before.
Sidney
No,
Mon-
he didn't.
Sidney-
He
Sidney
He was the
Mon-
reason
I'll
the
be real.
war was created,
Sidney-
and he went back to
hold
back.
on.
He didn't
Sidney
really
Moncrief
play
could walk in the
shooting
studio
guard.
right now. I wouldn't know who the hell he is.
He plays shooting guard.
No Ben Wallace.
Somebody mentioned him.
I
as-
wouldn't know.
He won 4 times in a row.
I know
he
who
won
I know
twice
his
in a row, and he
name.
won
If he
4
won't
times.
in here,
Somebody mentioned
he'd have to
him
say,
as-
"I'm Sidney Moncrief."
He was a shooting guard. He made his name as shooting guard. He was a second.
I
best
mean, he
shooting
played
guard.
point guard for 2 years though.
But see,
two
you know
years,
what?
2 years he
people-
was an All-Star.
I'm put like
85
this.
and 86.
Look,
His
bro.
last 2 years All-Star. He was a point guard.
But Draymond's in the next 5. And people don't give Draymond respect. They don't like Draymond. But Draymond, you know how they say, you know that lie they said about LeBron? LeBron can guard five positions. Draymond can really guard 5. Not anymore.
I agree. But
But
in
when
his
he was
I
prime
agree.
Draymond, he could guard 5
positions in the
He was-
modern
he had-
NBA.
he had AD looking silly in the playoffs
I
like
define
3
the
years
best
ago.
players as being able to guard all 5 positions in any era. If you're gonna really
I mean,
talk
but
about
who
the
couldn't
GOATs,
Draymond guard though?
he could guard Karl Malone.
He do a decent job.
He can hold Carmelo to like 25.
You do good though.
We talking about one of the greatest scorers of all time.
I mean, Malone was putting up like 30.
Scorers of all time,
Yeah.
bro. Like if you hold a man at 25, you did good.
I feel like Malone gonna get his, but Drake gonna get in his head.
Like, the thing about Karl Malone or like great scorers is like obviously you're not gonna hold them to 0,
Yeah.
but can you keep them at they average or below with a bad shooting percentage?
with a bad shooting percentage. Yeah, he gonna make him fight.
He gonna make them fight. He gonna make them work.
Draymond Green's gonna make Karl Malone fight.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He gonna make Carmelo fight.
he gonna make them work.
Mailman gonna get his.
He gonna have a
but-
tougher time with Draymond than Dennis Rodman.
He was
At that age,
he was working Dennis Rodman in '98.
At any age.
We've done this before.
At any age.
This was 30. You realize, literally the year after that shit happened with the Bulls and Rodman was damn out the league.
I'm gonna keep it all the way clean with you. I'll say after '96, Rodman was not that nice.
Any
He was
Rodman,
not
G.
No, G.
Rodman was
After
not that
96,
nice.
G.
Any Rodman versus Draymond versus Karl Malone. Stop, y'all.
No.
Give it.
After
I take
96.
2017 Draymond over 90,
Draymond
over
better
97 and 98
So
Rodman.
Draymond a better defender than Rodman?
No.
But I'm talking about.
We talking
you
about
understand?
like,
Rodman like
was
3
like
years older than
35,
Mike.
36,
Right.
G.
Rodman like
I'm
3
not
years
going
older than
time.
When did I say finals Karl Malone? I said Karl Malone. I didn't say NBA Finals 1997.
What we talking about? We
I
talking about
said
just in
Karl
general?
fucking Malone.
No, we talking about when they played though. When they
We
played.
talking about like, I mean, if you want to say,
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not even gonna scream in the mic. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I said Karl fucking Malone, and they start talking about the fucking finals. I said Karl Malone,
Because you brought
and
up
they
Dennis
brought up
Rodman.
the finals.
You brought up Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is one of the greatest defender of all time. What are you talking about?
I literally just put him in my top 5. I just said after '96, Rodman wasn't that hard. That's why I laugh when people say.
Write that down. That's the title of this episode.
But look, that's why I laugh when people say Mike played.
But
with
even
Larry.
after 96,
Look,
I'm not talking about 96. I
Where's
said
Lassie?
Karl Malone.
You know what's the biggest
It's
lie?
Karl Malone. Anytime. Whole career. Versus Draymond
Look,
Green.
this is why I hate about, and this is why like I'm gonna stop arguing GOAT, because it's like, bro,
thank you.
you gotta look at
I feel
different
it, yes.
eras, bro. Look,
Facts.
the more I look at, you gotta look at
Facts.
more different eras, bro.
Draymond
because,
Green
look,
could guard Karl Malone in the 90s.
I think he do a decent job. But look, my point is this, bro.
You do good though.
He gonna not score. Like, look, listen. First of all, wait, real quick. First of all, we have to define the meaning of guard. Guard doesn't mean you're gonna hold them
Then
to
you gonna
0
shut them
points.
down, right?
Guard means can you affect them enough to not let them get their normal average, and if they listen, yes, it is. And if they do get, and if they,
play basketball, say that shit.
gee, who the fuck holding Kobe to 0?
Nobody.
Said you gotta hold the 0.
Who holding Kobe to 25?
Holding Kobe, period.
People.
Nobody.
People did it.
Put like
Tony Allen ain't do it.
I'm gonna give you some comparisons.
Bruce Bowen ain't do
I'm gonna give you
it.
some comparisons. No, I'm gonna give you some.
The Pistons ain't do it.
Hold on.
Nobody held Kobe.
The Pistons ain't do it.
Hey,
In
Tayshaun
04?
Prince locked his ass down. Boy.
Exactly. Fuck are you
That
talking
was a
about?
game Kobe had 9
For
points
4
in the
games.
finals.
Motherfucking the most important game, damn near. The goddamn finals.
But we also got to talk about Shaq being a non-factor,
the
and
reason-
also
and
nobody.
Shaq got that beat up.
Yeah,
He
Ben
got beat
Wallace.
up.
Ben Wallace
Yeah,
was
by
D'ing
Ben
him up.
Wallace,
Look,
who a better defender than Draymond Green,
That's
4-time
fine.
defensive
That's
player of the
fine.
year.
That's fine. That.
I agree
You
with
sitting up
that.
here telling me that fucking Draymond Green is on par with Dennis Rodman.
Nobody
No.
said
I
that.
didn't say that. I said
Nobody said that.
I said
And when I
Draymond-
mentioned
Nobody
Karl
said that.
Malone going against Draymond in any era,
I said Draymond was top 10, bro. He might be 10, but he's top 10, bro.
continue with your list. I'm sorry.
My point is this. So my point is this. Is like, yeah, just because that don't mean you gonna shut him down. Nobody shut Kobe down. Even Kobe said himself, Tony Allen made it rough on me. Shane Battier made it rough on. Rajah Bell made it rough on me. Like that doesn't.
Did he
mean
say
that
Tayshaun Prince?
He never mentioned Tayshaun, but Tayshaun locked his ass down. Like that's why they lost the series.
Yeah, he didn't
That was,
mention
I think it was game
lost.
4, where Shaq had 11 points, Kobe had like 9, and they shot terribly from the field.
So why you putting all the blame on Kobe
I'm not putting the blame on Kobe.
and Tony?
I'm just saying when we're talking about the overall definition of guarding somebody, doesn't mean you locking them
lock
down.
him down for a whole
I think,
series, bro.
I
I'm
think,
so mad I got you two niggas back together.
I think Karl
You niggas
Malone is
disgust
going
me.
to go. Is
I
going
meant
to
it
think
exactly
about it.
how I said it, and
Karl
also
Malone-
we don't really care about the language no more.
Oh, we don't?
It's kind of
Alright,
what it is.
awesome.
But just
Awesome.
hey,
Don't go too crazy.
I'm
don't
not
go
gonna-
too crazy.
I'm not gonna go too
we
crazy,
Still,
but-
we still finna get some sponsors in this
Okay,
bitch, some
cool.
real ones. So calm down.
I'm not going to go on a Paul Mooney spree,
We start taking the shot.
bruh.
yeah.
I got another podcast to do after
Shut
that.
the
I am
fuck up.
32.
Shut the fuck
bro.
up.
Be all
You
right.
2 miles away from your house. Shut your ass up.
32.
Damn.
If you wanted to, if you
You 36.
What,
You 36.
Yo, what LeBron do when Draymond called him a
all
bitch?
right, all right, Lee. What's the
I'm
next
a
topic,
father
bro?
of
We just
3.
been talking bullshit.
I'm a father of 3.
Andre Drummond signs with the Lakers.
Okay, I've been
Will he
waiting
be
to
the
talk
key?
about this.
Let's go. Andre Drummond is gonna
I've been
help.
waiting to talk about this.
Yeah,
First of all,
If healthy, LeBron and AD can repeat with Andre Drummond.
this is my
He
thing.
gives them.
First of all,
He's the Dwight Howard × 2 in terms of
Times 2?
No, stop.
when the hell is Andre Drummond ever been a rim defender?
Stop. Stop.
That is facts.
He's the Dwight Howard from last year ×2. He is. And,
He didn't protect the rim like the White though.
yeah, but you don't really need him to. He still will give you a block and a half a game, and he's
That's
playing
true.
next to Anthony Davis.
Okay, let's a couple things. What I want to say about this.
Didn't say
First of all-
overall, just from last year. And last year's Dwight is probably a fifth of as good as he was when he was at his peak.
I mean, obviously, Dwight's
I'm just saying. I don't
Dwight's
want
a
people out there to
first
think that I'm
ballot Hall of Famer,
saying
like-
that Drummond is
if
better than Dwight.
anything, the ring that Dwight got, which I'm
Actually,
glad
I might
Dwight
name this
got it.
episode that to be funny, and I guarantee you have Twitter gonna be like, "Yeah, Drummond is better than Dwight."
No,
You gonna name it what?
I forgot what did I say about Drummond. About in terms of Dwight. I'm sorry. He's twice as good as Dwight.
No. Anyway, I'm glad Dwight got that ring. That's just like the cherry on top for him to get in the Hall of Fame, because y'all be lying. There was a point in time where Dwight was probably the second best player in the league.
There was a point in time where honestly
Maybe
where
the
he was
best.
better.
Maybe the
He was
best.
better than LeBron
Yeah,
for a year.
but you can't tell LeBron fans that. But so here's the
Because
problem.
this is my thing. If Rudy Gobert was out here, and I know Pavy's a big Rudy
shit,
Gobert
what we
fan.
doing?
Bro,
But
you
no,
a
so
Gobert
wait a second. But I'm just gonna ask both of y'all a hypothetical question. If Rudy Gobert was out here actually giving us 22 and like
22 points?
22 points a night,
He'd
and
be best center in the league.
Stop. That's my point. If he was giving you 22 and 13, and I think what Dwight was giving you what, a block and a half to 3 blocks a game.
It was like 2 to 3 blocks.
Yeah, 2 to 3 blocks a
Probably
game,
like point
and
some
probably
steals,
1.5 some steals.
Actually, let's
There wouldn't be a debate. Rudy Gobert would be the best player in the league, regardless of who's offensively matching him.
People would
Talking about
debate
over
with it.
prime debate? Over
People,
prime.
I'm saying at
People-
least 1 year
people
Dwight
would
was
debate
the
with it
best
because
player in
people
the
don't
league to
respect
me.
defense. But listen. So the year Dwight went to the finals, right? 08, 09.
No, it was 08, 09.
That man averaged 20 points,
No, I thought we were taking another shot.
14 boards,
We are. League on
3 blocks, and a steal.
Yeah, ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Okay, there's a couple things I
That
wanna
is
say.
crazy.
It's a couple
At 23 years old, that is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot
that
he
is
was 23.
crazy.
I remember about that series is Kobe was extra serious. I knew that they was gonna get like probably swept in 5 in game 1 when they did the tip off. Kobe had like the stone face, and Dwight's laughing like, "Come on, Kobe, smile."
Hand me a
Kobe
cup.
like, Kobe
Shout out to
like,
Lee.
"Nigga,
Hey Lee,
I'm
what's
trying to
good,
win,
G?
bro. Like I'm
Talk
tired
to
of
the
y'all
people.
talking about I can't.
Lee about
do
to make
without Shaq.
he about to make a drink for us.
I'm pouring some shots real quick. Hold up.
Small shots.
small shots.
Small shots. I mean, I don't care. I can literally we can sleep in this motherfucker. And it will be armed security here, ready for whoever, dead ass. So I don't care.
Security, the Crips.
No, armed security is like police officers with guns and bulletproof vests.
I'm glad you got the reference.
No, actually, no. I feel you, but no.
Okay,
We'll have to talk offline.
Can I say what I want to say about this Andre Drummond thing? Okay. First of all, I knew NBA Twitter is going to hell because people losing their mind over Andre Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, no, it's not about that. But also I disagree with that. LaMarcus is still a he's a
what?
Stop. He's still an all-star caliber. No, stop. If this was 3-4 years ago, he's still an all-star caliber player.
3-4 years ago. It's 2021.
Yes, but this is my point. The NBA has changed, so he's phased out. That doesn't take away from his effectiveness in terms of what he can still do. He can still spread the floor. He can still shoot shots in the mid-range, still shoot threes, still hit corner threes, and still, even if you leave him just in the middle, just don't get blown back completely for 4 straight plays in a row. Which I think is reasonable with Kevin Durant on the floor, James Harden, Kyrie. I think Kyrie is a highly underrated defensive player.
By the way,
James Harden.
By the way, some of y'all was on Twitter lying to my Kyrie and the superstar, and I really took offense to that. But this is the thing that I want to say.
When Kyrie tries, he's a good defender.
Yeah, when Kyrie is not reading the Quran or wondering
Kyrie
about
not a superstar. I'm sorry, he's not.
When he's not trying to get involved in the Black Panther team.
Wait. No, Lee.
Why is Kyrie not a superstar?
Explain why first.
First, if you're a superstar, you come into the league like that. There are players that you develop into an all-star.
He was picked number one.
He came into the league as superstar.
Okay, you listen. Aren't you a Duke fan? Kyrie, my second favorite player in the league. And guess what? They were in the lottery for the first 4 years.
You don't think that
Bron came into the league and they went up to like 40 wins instantly.
You don't think that Kyrie has matched his potential since he got drafted?
No, not at all. No.
How do you think his potential was?
Boston would have been to the finals if Kyrie would have matched his potential.
Bron wouldn't have been to the finals if Kyrie wasn't there. And the Cavs wouldn't have made the finals if it wasn't for Kyrie. He wouldn't have.
Turn the camera on yourself. Explain yourself.
They didn't. And they would not make the
finals.
Wait.
Lee. I got you. Because I want to segue this. What was Kyrie's potential when he came into the league?
Yeah, that's what I
and okay. What was his potential if you had to match it with another player that has played before? And what has he not lived up to? And are you disappointed with Kyrie's NBA career so far?
Not disappointed because he has a ring. That one ring he has could have been 2 if he didn't get hurt in 2015. But that was because he's playing beside the second greatest basketball player of all time as of right now. And his potential he could have had a higher height if he would have took Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown with them when he was on the Celtics. If that team would have made the finals,
I'm not upset at that.
He got hurt,
but no, ain't even that hurt. I just don't think. No, I don't think it wasn't hurt. I just think Kyrie don't care. When Kyrie don't give a shit, he don't.
He just had personal issues going on.
Also, the Bucks couldn't guard that man. They had men for that man.
Don't matter.
What you mean? Don't matter. They had men for that man.
Kyrie can cross up anybody. Anybody at any time. I don't want to hear him not.
I feel you.
Fucking yelling, man. At the end of the day, they had men for that man.
I feel you. At the end of the day, G, he's still 6'2", bro.
And
what you mean?
They had men for that man.
Iverson was out there balling on people, dragging that team to the finals.
He got his ass whooped besides 1 year. I love AI. AI changed my life, but he got his ass whooped besides 1 year. Whooped. Besides 1 year. And that year stopped. They had stopped.
Kyrie's not dragging no team to the finals.
Stop.
He's not doing that.
Stop. The year AI went to the finals, they had every award winner. Coach of the year, defensive player of the year,
I'm glad Pat brought that up.
Because I love AI. AI, don't stop. I got you all right. We want to talk. AI changed my life. I love AI. AI changed my actual life. When I went outside, you know who I wanted to be?
AI.
Allen Iverson. But let's keep it all the way funky. All the way funky.
My favorite player. That's my favorite player.
Besides 1 year. Scott, you can go.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because people be trying to compare them to the 07 Cavs. No, LeBron actually drugged the Cavs. Even though the Pistons had no business losing that East Conference Finals.
No, they did. They lost.
Wow, bro, I'm crying.
They did?
Yeah, being one on that team.
Oh, he was on the Bulls. How did I forget?
He wasn't there.
Okay, but look, that Sixers team had the MVP, coaching. People forget they won the Eastern Conference with AI on the bench. AI was hurt like 2-3 games in that series.
They had a good defensive team for the era. That's why AI could shoot 39%
because they could lock up.
They could lock up.
Like even when they were battling him and Vince Carter were going 50-40 every night, he was shitty from the field.
It's like 40%. It was terrible from the field.
Yeah, but that's like the same argument people have about Russ, and that's kind of like.
But that's why.
Actually, did we have that Russ Stephen A. topic?
I'm glad we want to talk about that. I want to
final thoughts about Drummond and Lakers.
Well, I didn't really even get into my take about Drummond and Lakers.
Okay, fine. Let's talk Drummond and Lakers.
I didn't really get to
Let's talk Drummond and Lakers
because look, it's just like at the end of the day, Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge don't matter, and I say that because it comes back down to health, bro. If KD's healthy, LaMarcus don't matter. It's gonna be about KD, Harden, and Kyrie. If LeBron and Anthony Davis are healthy, it don't matter about Andre Drummond. I'm not finna sit up here and act like Andre Drummond's not gonna impact the game rebound wise. He's gonna help rebound wise. He's probably the best rebounder in the league. I don't think he's
gonna help them offensively also.
No, I don't think he's gonna get that many possessions. Like he's gonna.
You talking about later or you talking about now?
Just now because ain't nobody playing. So yeah, he gonna get. I mean,
Schroeder is still playing. He's starting.
And this is why I'm worried about Schroeder. I think Schroeder's thinking about that contract. So I think Schroeder gonna be out there playing for stats. So, but even offensively, I think Trez still got some minutes. I think Trez gonna be getting a lot of the offensive points. Okay. I think I'm not gonna sit act like Andre Drummond can't make a difference. Mm-hmm. Like my cousin is a diehard Laker fan, and he actually was FaceTime me like they just got Wilt Chamberlain. I'm like, dude, like, damn. Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm not answering.
Hold on, wait a minute, look, wait. I'm finna show you this man Dan's tweet. I mean Dan.
I love my cousin. He don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Look.
He has like the most 2020 games though.
Text me scary hours.
Right, exactly.
Boy.
Exactly. He FaceTimed me twice.
Me scary hours. I said, I'm driving in Vegas. He said, okay. I said, okay, I see y'all. That's polite. If you ever tell a motherfucker, okay, I see you, you don't really see him.
I love my cousin.
They invisible to you.
He's a great guy. He just don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I'm crying. Dan, literally, anytime something happened with Dan, actually, when the Nets got Aldridge. Actually, wait a minute. No, let's see.
Yeah, what did he say? Because he hit me up when the Nets got Aldridge.
Hold on, wait a minute. He hit me up. Hold on.
You know what's funny about my cousin? He be acting like, I know basketball. I just don't like LeBron. And nothing he can say is going to change my opinion on me.
All right,
here
we go. So he says, congrats. I said, Lamar for what? He said, y'all signed LMA. KD got it easy. I said, y'all my ass. I ain't no Brooklyn fan. He said, yes, Nets and Brews. I said, fuck out of here.
Yo, wasn't y'all Clips and Brews last year?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody that can beat the Lakers is in Brews.
In Brews, right.
By the way, I think we should just go ahead and make Meth and Brews shirts. Coke and Brews, like all them shit.
Hoops, no brews.
Hoops, yeah. Hoops, you guys are hoops, no brews.
Yeah. Or what, brews, no hoops, some shit, whatever they
Your
said.
favorite report is opinion, no balls.
Right, exactly. Look, I know
By the way, I'm not gonna lie. We found out today that the Slick website might not be around in the future as far as writing articles. So if you've been writing articles for us, I'm sorry to say this on the podcast.
Y'all fired.
Nah, ain't nobody fired. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, we put him
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
Contribute them not to
actually, come to houseandbrews.com. If you tired of the editors,
come to Hoos and Brews.
If you tired of the editor only your articles.
Are y'all still paying at houseandbrews.com?
We've been paying, period.
Oh, okay. Well, it don't matter.
Don't play with us, G. It's H&B Media, motherfucker. You see where we at? We in Slick Studios, goddammit. We in Slick Studios, goddammit. Did the check clear? Did the motherfucking check clear?
We may not need as many a month.
But did the check clear?
But yeah. It's gonna clear.
Yeah, I had somebody who's like, yo, I'm tired of y'all barbershop.net dudes. Y'all be talking about we broke when we subscribe to your Patreon.
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody making podcast material is broke. But if you work your game right, then you can build whatever. No, wait a minute. No. I'm not even saying that in that respect because I saw that. And y'all was trolling, obviously.
If you listen to our podcast, we're not serious.
Stop. I'm speaking for you in a positive light so that way it don't sound like you defending yourself. I'm telling you, if you know them and you know us, we joke about everything. Mm-hmm. I love it when you all donate to us, or you send us cash apps, or you go to youtube.com/hoopsandbrews and donate, or you go to soundcloud.com/hoopsandbrews and you can donate there as much money as you want to, and it goes into Hoops and Brews H&B Media's account to help keep this thing going. I appreciate every donation, every Patreon subscriber, every person that watches, every person that likes, every person that clicks subscribe,
'Cause y'all don't have
every
to.
person that does anything involving our content.
Yeah.
We've been doing this shit for 6 years. You know how many podcasts that broke up that was friends?
Bruh.
That was friends?
Bruh.
Like, we not related.
Not saying
we're
their names.
friends. And we still doing this shit. Ain't no beef
I've
here.
known-
We getting bigger and
look,
better
I've known
because
this-
y'all getting pettier.
I've known this man.
We appreciate it all. We love it all.
I've known this
so
man
if somebody
about-
say, yo, donate.
Donate. I've known this man like 20
What you
something
mean? We've
years.
been, well, no, wait a minute. If you ever share some barber share content or a meme of this man sleep,
Yeah, maybe.
he don't deserve to see a piece of that.
Right, exactly.
Subscribe to their Patreon.
Right.
Tell them the Patreon.
Patreon.com/barbershare network. Right
And if
now.
you broke or the pandemic affecting you a little bit,
just hit up the $5.
no, it's not even that. Not even that. No, not even that. Not even that. Not even that. What's the SoundCloud for the free people?
SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/barbershare network.
So if you don't have money, you can still go to their SoundCloud, listen, retweet or repost,
Yeah.
drop a like.
We appreciate y'all.
That's your currency. If you have the money, go and spend the money and subscribe.
I wanna say what
if you
Thomas
don't
just
have
said.
the money, call
I just
somebody.
want to say what Thomas said. Like, a lot of podcasts broken. I've known this man 20-some years. I've known this man over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of arguments.
The
with
most
these
money I
dudes.
ever made was from podcasting business doing it right.
Yes.
And I done
Doing it
made a
right.
lot of money in Hollywood.
A lot of money.
And I'm not even lying. By the time I die, I told y'all I'm gonna be a billionaire, and it started here.
Look, man, by the time I die, I'm gonna be a very rich guy, making money off this guy's publishing house.
You need to stop because the internet. Because if y'all ever beef, the internet is gonna go
they
back.
gonna play this
No,
clip.
stop. The internet gonna go back on some fucking button podcast and be like, "This is the moment when
This is the
Pavy and
moment.
Scott broke up.
He
Look
said
at
he's gonna
Pavy's
take it."
face, and Scott says he's gonna take all his publishing, and then Pavy's just like."
Yeah, man, but to wrap it up, man, I
Not
don't really
happening.
care about them Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge. It matters if LeBron's. By the way, I think LeBron will be straight. I'm worried about Anthony
LeBron
Davis.
gonna have Drummond publishing. Hey, you want this? Literally. Hey, you want this motherfucker?
That's the name of this episode. LeBron gonna have Drummond
LeBron gonna have
publishing.
Drummond publishing.
And then you gonna put Andre Drummond in that music video he did. He said LeBron gonna have Drummond publishing. That's the name of this video. Y'all see Andre Drummond music video,
Oh,
right?
yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
He got a music
Yeah,
video.
he
You
got
never
his
seen
video,
it?
yeah.
G.
Ain't that he was dating that iCarly chick?
I don't know, but Andre Drummond.
I'm fucking
Bruh.
Like, nah, dead ass. Andre Drummond's song.
We're gonna talk about Dennis
Shout
Schroeder
out
having
Slick
a lot
Studios,
of,
by the way.
having a lot of
He got
nerve.
multiple music videos.
I'm crying, dog.
Multiple. Here we go.
Oh my god.
8 Mile Dre. Name
I'm
Drum.
crying. Drum.
Rap name Drum.
No, Dre Drum.
Yeah. Dre Drum. Let's go. TV, let's go. TV, let's go. Dre Drum, let's go.
Drum. And I'm out here rapping.
Dre Drum, let's get it.
I'm out here
rapping. Dre Drum, let me get a hug from you.
He not even on 8 Mile. He in a parking lot in
Let
Auburn
me get a
Hills.
hug from you.
He in a parking lot in
Nah,
Auburn
G,
Hills.
shout out Beely. They say they used to call this man 8 Mile Dre.
8 Mile Dre?
8 Mile Dre, G. Dre used to have a
Oh, I
buff.
forgot the Pistons play downtown
8
Detroit.
Mile
now.
Dre.
They play
8 Mile
downtown
Dre.
Detroit. now.
Yes, sir. Drum.
Yo, man.
Drum.
Imagine you going out for a night on the town in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we finna go to this
Yeah.
Pistons game.
Oh shit, he did a Taste remix. Hold on, I wonder if this.
Taste. Who the hell is Taste?
You know, you come on, bro. You know Taste.
I don't know Taste. Who the
They
hell
should
is
do the
Taste?
Tiger song Taste.
Oh, that old shit. Yo, he rapping with
Drummond verse at?
He rapping with the dude from
What
Holes.
Big Drummond verse at? What Big Dre verse at? This ain't Dre verse. Where's verse at?
Oh, they hyped him up. He got the last verse. Oh, look at him with the club shirt. You from Connecticut? We repping Connecticut now?
Hey, don't do this, Connecticut.
There's nothing in Connectic but the WWE headquarters.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
There's nothing
Don't
in
do that.
Connecticut but Vince
Don't do that.
McMahon.
I will not let you sign to Connecticut right now.
There's nothing
Don't do
in
that.
Connecticut but Vince
Don't do
McMahon.
that. Don't do
Pav
that.
knows like 2 women from Connecticut.
do
And he
that.
talking about don't slander
Don't
Connecticut.
do that. Don't do that.
Ain't nothing in
But
Connecticut with Triple H.
Lee, what's next? What's next on the board? Is it Russell?
Oh man,
For Rondo. Puts the Clippers over the top.
I don't know about that. Clippers worry me. Like, I really think the Nuggets gonna body them again.
The Nuggets might body everybody.
Yeah,
to keep
like
it all the way factual.
Like the
with
Nuggets
you.
are really good.
They might
bro. I
body
think
everybody.
Jokic is gonna win the MVP.
He should.
I think Jokic is gonna
should.
win it. I like Aaron Gordon, even though Aaron Gordon's a lame for changing his number to 50. Like, that's lamer than Paul George making his number PG-13. Like, He's super lame for making his legacy by him losing. He's making a documentary about him losing. By the way, anybody who watched that dunk contest, I still don't think he got robbed.
Which one?
Aaron Gordon.
Which
the one D Wade didn't give him the 50.
I forgot who.
It was last year. Derrick Jones won him.
Oh yeah, is that why his name is 50?
Yeah, because he a lame. He boasting because he
Hold
lost.
on, didn't he win one though?
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
he
he
never
didn't
won.
win, but he lost to Zach too.
He lost both.
Yeah,
He definitely won both of them though, but he funny as hell.
you've never seen Aaron. By the way,
He didn't win this.
By the way, you've never seen Aaron Gordon and Aaron Judge in the same room.
He didn't win the first one with Zach, bro.
That same dude.
He didn't win the one with Zach. The issue was the very last dunk he did wasn't like the other dunks he did.
You're not making that podcast.
I'm definitely making it. I have to.
You are. You're gonna be smacked though. It was like Scott.
I probably will. That's
Scott,
probably
why
gonna
you
be funny.
talking like that? Wow.
It's probably gonna be funny.
Which podcast are you doing today?
Summer Sessions OT
Okay.
on the
All right,
Patreon.
well,
so I
then-
have to do it because we didn't do
well,
a
then
regular.
never mind. Y'all
we didn't do a
definitely making
regular
that. Y'all
Summer
showing up
Sessions this
smacked.
week, so I owe it to the public to do it.
Y'all showing up smacked. Y'all missed the episode, but
Cap
y'all.
definitely gonna be like 10 minutes late. We gonna start without this.
Yeah, facts.
Cause you know he lived by the Kardashians now. He ain't tell y'all that.
But Lou will
Listen
the
to
Clippers.
Dot Speaker. You can find out where he lives. Shout out to the song lobby.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But
You don't even
Lou
know what he's
will
talking about.
Lou will to the Hawks. Number one.
Pass me a cup.
Number one.
Can you throw me that lemon?
Number one. It sucks
Try to play
because
me. I know you thought I was gonna miss that. No, I wasn't gonna catch that.
it sucks for Lou.
Does it really suck?
Gee,
Suck. He had to go back home.
I feel bad for Lou. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
Lou, like, bro, that shit, that catch look clean though.
Nah, I feel. Nah,
Clean
look.
them up
Nah,
on
look.
camera.
I feel bad for Lou because like
give me
it
that.
seems like Lou really wanted to be in LA and finally found a place he could call home after a career after he left Philly and kind of just moving around every year. You know what I'm saying? I like. I'm sure Lou felt like he really installed something in LA and like this was his home and his town and they just traded him away. But at the same time, I mean the writing was on the wall for Lou. Like we've been saying the whole year, like that the man like he kind of don't fit no more. It's like who you want to have like in order for Lou to really get off, he need the ball.
Yeah.
And who you want to have the ball? Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, or Lou Will?
Kawhi Leonard.
I'm giving it to Kawhi Leonard. Or
By the way, I
Paul
love
George.
Kawhi getting away with the slander because he got 3 rings. Like, it's everybody.
Just dump it on PG.
They dump it on PG.
Yeah, just dump it on PG.
Kawhi be getting away
Kawhi be,
slander free.
Kawhi be Euro stepping smooth out the slander.
Bro, I got 3
That's because
rings.
he's no 3, 2.
Yeah, he got 3.
But also-
he got 3.
He got 2.
He got 2. I'm tripping. He got 2.
But also it's because Kawhi don't talk. Like
That's,
PG
and also,
talks.
I feel like if Stephen A. was like, if you talk about Kawhi Leonard,
No,
Kawhi
we're gonna
ain't
talk about that in a
care.
second.
I
But
don't
yeah.
think Kawhi got ESPN in his house. I really don't. I don't even know if that man got cable.
He does.
He got cable.
We sure that Kawhi Leonard got
Listen,
cable.
listen.
You didn't know he had a
Stop,
family till he
stop,
signed with the
listen,
Clippers.
listen. No, stop,
Rondo,
listen.
though? Rondo does it for the Clippers or nah?
Oh, I
listen.
think he does. I think Rondo
Listen,
does.
we've
I
come
love
into we've come into close contact with a lot of LA people, and they all tell us that Kawhi is very quiet and he just be trolling everybody. Because if he actually fuck with you, you can't shut him up.
So that's why people say he's a fun guy. Like
No.
Serge said he's a fun guy.
I mean, no, he literally is.
You know what I love about that?
Honestly,
You
I'm
know
not
what I
gonna
love
lie.
about-
No, wait a minute. Even being in a room with him, it don't really come off the same on camera. But some days I be like, okay, Kawhi in this troll
He
mode
in a good
today.
mood.
No, for real. Some days I'm like, yo, he in a troll mode. Other days I'm like, oh, he just ready to get the fuck up out of here because he got rubbed down. He ready to go home. No, for real. After every game, he get a massage for his calf because he's got issue with his calf.
Yeah, I thought you meant some other shit. I'm like, they're doing that with the NBA now?
You do good though. League play, you do good though.
I had a joke for that, but that's only summer session, so I'm gonna leave that in the cannon.
Play that again, Lee.
I had a joke for that. I'm gonna leave that.
You
for
do good though.
I was like, damn, all right.
that was going.
I was like,
Let's not go.
NBA
Let's
is-
not go to that
The
place.
NBA is fantastic.
No. We watched another conversation before we had this.
Oh man. All right. Rondo.
What's
to the
next?
Clippers. No,
Oh.
Rondo. We didn't discuss Rondo. Dude.
I think it's
Basketball wise.
basketball. I think it helps half their problem. Half they need a point guard. Other half is they don't be playing defense.
Basketball wise, I believe when I see it.
But
gonna think about
playoff
me.
Rondo is a real
You
thing.
gonna think about me?
Oh, they also have Boogie now too.
Real quick though,
it doesn't mean anything.
Real quick
Actually,
though,
I disagree with that.
Listen,
Because I think how many months and years actually have I been telling you Zubac is going to be baby Marc Gasol?
Many.
I think if you actually look at his game.
Current Marc Gasol? When he was good.
No, I mean when he was good. Zubac, no, but this is the thing. Zubac has always been a tertiary or a fifth option.
He's
on
current
his team.
Gasol with them cooked knees.
No, he's not. That's a lie. That tells me you ain't been watching that many Clippers games.
I really haven't watched
I
that
know.
many
I can
Clippers
tell.
games. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because Zoo been hooping. Zoo been hooping, but he lacks opportunity.
But Zoo could always score,
and the same thing I said about LaMarcus Aldridge. The game is changing, so I've seen him in practice shoot threes, shoot mid range, shoot free throw line shots. He might hit him like 40%, but I mean he can do it. You know what I mean? And the only way you're gonna get better at that is by extending your range. Marc Gasol wasn't shooting threes all the time when he was in Memphis.
By the way, Laker Nation wanted my head when I told them Marc Gasol wasn't gonna cut it in the offseason. They wanted my head for that. Well, we got a stack team. I was like, no.
But I'm just saying, I think Zubac is a viable option. But I think there's been a big movement amongst media and Clippers fans to start Zubac over Ibaka and to do the lineup where it is. No, listen, the lineup now would be Rondo, PG, Kawhi, Ibaka, and Zubac.
I've heard.
Wait, stop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, listen. Wait a minute. Listen. I've heard from some people with Morris, Patrick Patterson, Amir Coffey, and Pat Bev, and actually Amir Coffey wouldn't be on it, but honestly it would be, for me, if my depth chart would be Pat Bev 6, Reggie Jackson. I'm sorry, Terrence Mann 7, Patrick Patterson 8, Reggie Jackson 9, and that's a very small lineup coming off the bench. Boogie he gives you size if you want to start Zubac. I think versus the Nuggets, I start Zubac. I think last year Doc made a mistake by not trusting in Zubac in the second and the third and the fourth quarters because Doc would play Zubac a lot for the first quarter, but once we got beyond that, his faith would wane and he would go to Trez. But Trez, when he gets in switches, smaller, can't rebound with a guy like Jokic, can't rebound with a guy like Millsap. Michael Porter Jr. was crashing the boards. It's not the same thing. Zubac is a solid 7 feet. So I think even Boogie, right? If you take and you put Reggie Jackson or Pat Bev on the floor, you can allow Pat Bev to shift to the corner and Boogie play at the top, and you run a pick and roll with Boogie and PG or Kawhi and do a pick and pop. You couldn't do that shit last year with Trez. Trez is not a 3-point shooter.
But see,
that's my only thing.
Listen, here's my thing with the Clippers. You know who's number one offense in the NBA right now? Offensive rating? Just guess.
Number one
the Clippers?
Yes.
The Clippers have the number one offense rating?
Yep. They're 13th in defense, which is an upkick from 17th because they were 17th and second in offense. But they're like, the offense to me was never a problem. I know people were talking about it, but like, it was, if you number one in offense, how your offense a problem?
We talked about this on the new show in LA.
To me,
2 weeks ago with Cam Buford, and I said it was because of long rebounds.
But listen. To me, but that goes back to pace. They're 26 in pace. They are a team, like, they're an older team. Like, look at their guys. Like, they're probably one of the more veteran-laid teams in the league. Like, just look at the age of their guys. Like, I'm going to do an age thing. You got, this is going to suck because I'm older now. But Nick is 32. Pat, 32. Morris, 31. Serge, 31. Patty Patterson, 31. PG, 30. Reggie, 30. Kawhi, 29. Then you got 24 in Luke Kennard, 24 in Terrence Mann, 23 in Zubac. But more so, most of the guys who play are 30 years old. So they were a more older team. So like even them getting back in transition and things like that, they're not really a team built for transition. Okay. Like PG to me is not a transition player. Maybe he once was his younger years, but not now to me. But Kawhi is more so a half-court player. Which is also why I like picking up Boogie, because the reason why the Rockets didn't work because the Rockets want to play fast and be in transition. They want to play fast. Now, is that what they should be doing?
I don't know. Boogie was on the Rockets. But
that's what they want to do. The Clippers right now are 26 in pace. I feel like if you pick up Boogie, obviously at this stage of Boogie's career, you don't want that man trying to like run up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? Like you playing with the goddamn Suns.
I'm drunk, by the way.
I am too.
You know, like you don't want him running the court trying to play like you playing with the Suns. You want
I'm just thinking about Del Taco. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You know, like you want. Wow, I
The Popeyes.
I ain't had Del Taco.
man, we
but
never talked about
Popeyes
that.
or Del Taco. I'm eating after this.
But Boogie, he fits with this team because of the fact that they play slow. So I think that he can figure it out. And again, I don't think Boogie was terrible in Houston. I remember I watched Houston versus Hornets game, and I remember being like, "Yo, dump the ball down to Boogie. You ain't scored in 10 possessions. Give him the ball." I know that like it's not because of old, but I think he could overpower somebody and score at the very least. So I think he can be beneficial off the bench for this team. But again, I'm not a person who thought offense was ever the issue for this team.
It wasn't.
Granted, yeah, maybe they could. Look, yeah, maybe you could put somebody easy, but I see too many times them get the exact. First of all, we got to realize they have two heavy ISO players. Number one, Kawhi's an ISO player.
People don't even pay attention to
Kawhi, ever since Tim Duncan got out the way with the Spurs,
ISO.
Watch that year.
Yeah.
Kawhi is an ISO player. Paul George is an ISO player. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have had an issue.
So here's the bigger question.
Real quick. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have had an issue for the way Doc was using him last year.
Okay.
He literally went on the All the Smoke podcast.
I didn't like Paul George doing
But
that
listen,
shit.
he went on the podcast and said they was using me like JJ Redick. I done had many people say, "Oh, Kawhi, like PG should come off screens, get balls and off curls." That's not what he want to do. So people gonna be very mad when Rondo in the fucking corner. Now, good thing about Rondo is over the years is he has developed his jumper and his corner 3-pointer ain't that bad. But people gonna be mad.
I don't care about the corner.
But listen, people gonna be mad when Rondo in the corner some of these times when you thought he wasn't gonna be, and Kawhi that type of the key got goddamn ice on it.
I mean, he did that for the Lakers last year. Like, there was a lot of times LeBron he was wide open.
He did, but he didn't know. More so in the playoffs, they more so had, honestly, Bron playing power forward and AD playing
yeah, but
center.
I'm saying, like, I think we're not going to see Rondo's impact these next, 26 games. In the playoffs is
real quick, just one more thing. My thing about Rondo is what he can bring to the team defensively.
Yeah.
It's just being there, communicating, and watching film with the guys, and just being like another coach on the floor.
He's gonna help Terrence Mann. I love Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann been looking like Michael Jordan. That man
I like what you said. Like PG need to watch out.
No,
you do good though.
He said that.
No, I said that, and I believe that. But Michael Jordan, stop.
You watched Terrence Mann recently?
No,
that man.
he doesn't look like Michael Jordan.
Listen, I was in Vegas the other day. I'm at the bar. This man, Terrence Mann, drove to the cup, went up like this, and said, hit a pass to goddamn Kawhi.
Lee, do me a favor. Lee, do me a favor. Hit the intro song and mute our mics for 1 minute so we can talk for a second. Go down. Keep going.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going.
Yeah.
Roller this, you pullin', now you know it.
Yeah.
Fresher than a max contract.
Look.
Pullin' up, we walkin', then we walkin' in the back.
Every time you see me, know I look like Stephen Curry money.
You did go crazy.
Finals every year, what you
I won't lie. I had a verse for that song, and you told me I couldn't do my verse. I'll forever be mad at you for that. But it's okay. I did.
Why I say I couldn't?
Asian flounder shit.
I don't know. You just liked your verse. It's fine. I'm not mad at it. I'll keep it. I'll use it one day.
You got your woman texting me while she talking to Doc. It was facts.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
I respect it. I had a verse for it though. Actually, we're gonna drop a remix, a Rolex remix.
Let's do it. No, facts. Let's do it.
We don't have to drop a Rolex remix.
Drop a remix. Fine.
It's fine. I just want to say my verse for it. The verse that I had, I actually wrote like 4 verses for that song. I had like 4 different versions of that song. With me coming after you, because I was like, yeah, this sound right. Because also that. Because every Hoops and Brews song we use for intro, it has to like fit with basketball. So I was just thinking like, what's the life of an NBA player?
I've never written 4 verses for any song. I've never written 4 verses for any song before.
I do it, but I don't write like that though. But you know that I don't write. I'll just go and do a few different things and then take the one I like best and fix it.
But just round out this Clippers conversation so we can just run it out. Championship? No championship. First round, second round.
Lee, hit the button.
What do we think for the Clippers?
You do good though.
Thank you.
Scott? Championship, no championship.
They not
First
winning
round,
the
second
championship.
round.
I think they'll
Clippers gonna lose to the Suns in the second round. I'm gonna laugh.
This is my hot take. Suns get going home in the first round. That's my hot take.
So who? To the Mavericks?
I can see them lose to the Mavericks. Yeah.
Luka!
I can see that.
Look at my boy.
Luka!
Look. And it's not because of Chris Paul.
Bro, you remember when we used to be able to yell because of Deidre because our landlady's name was Deidre.
Wait, stop. Let's
Oh,
stop.
gee, when you knocked on my door, bro. Oh,
stop. Let's get in. That was funny.
Turn on that random talk, Lee.
Let's get into it because you about to say something that I want to hear you expound upon.
All right, never
You
mind.
said it's not because of Chris Paul. Who is it because of?
because Devin Booker ain't him.
Explain this to
Devin
people.
Booker ain't him.
Explain this to
He
people.
nice, but he ain't nice.
I said that. What did I say? I said Devin Booker. What was the name of the episode? Devin Booker think he Donovan Mitchell?
He not even look. I like Donovan in the playoffs over Devin Booker.
That's why the name of the episode was Devin Booker think he Donovan Mitchell.
Can I say hoes on this podcast?
Go ahead.
D-Book,
You're spelling it H-E-A-U-X.
I treat D-Book with like Jamal Murray. I gotta see him with the hose around. I really do. I gotta see him with the hose watching, bro. I'm very much skeptical about them. I think Chris Paul gonna ball out. I think Ayton gonna have a good series. I don't believe in Devin Booker like that. I think he's nice, but he ain't that guy. Like the same thing about Giannis. Look, I never thought I'd see the day that. I know if you watch this podcast next 6 years, this man called Steph Curry the young goat on Summer Sessions.
Steph!
Yeah, exactly.
Steph!
Oh, to hit you over your face with this bottle.
And it's even worse.
We gonna be
I'm a
on some
James
ball
Harden
shit.
fan.
Look.
I'm a James Harden fan now.
Nasty activity.
Nasty activity.
Nasty activity.
I'm a James Harden fan.
Nasty activity. Nasty
Harden
activity.
MVP.
Harden
Harden world.
Nasty activity. It's nasty. He's
Harden
nasty.
world.
He's
Look,
nasty for this.
I bang with Harden now, dog. I do. He cleaned it up. He gonna be going to the free throw line 20 times a game. I bang with it now. I do. I know it's shocking. And I denounce
This man
Giannis.
switched up on the game.
I don't mess with Giannis.
How you don't denounce my son?
Giannis ain't him, bro.
I'm rocking with Giannis.
Giannis ain't
world.
him.
So when they win the ring this year, I want you to come back on this.
Wait, hold on. You got the Bucks coming out these?
Nah, bro. The Bucks have a very bro. I do too, bro.
Look,
I do too, bro.
I think the Nets gonna lose in a. I actually think
Look,
if the
man.
Nets play the Bulls, they might lose.
Get out
Boy,
of here.
leave.
Get out of here. Look,
Boy, leave.
The Bulls losing to
Boy,
Atlanta
leave.
in the play-in.
Boy,
game.
leave.
They losing to the Celtics.
Wait. Who guarding anybody on the Bulls? Explain this. Break down your basketball.
guard Zach LaVine?
Stop.
Who can guard Zach
That's a
LaVine?
good question.
Stop.
No, shut the fuck up.
Look,
Answer my
Zach-
question.
Zach and
Who can
Vucevic,
guard Zach
that's
LaVine?
dope. That's
No,
dope.
answer my question. Who can guard Zach LaVine?
Bruce Brown.
Go home. Go home.
Zach torching Bruce Brown.
Who can guard Vucci May? Lie.
Yeah, ain't nobody
lie
guarding
to me.
Vooch, but look,
lie
that's-
to me.
but
You
look-
ain't got nothing to say. Lie to me.
Zach and Vooch
Who
only
can guard Vucci May?
Zach and Vooch only 50 points.
You just
Facts.
no. You just need them to get hot one game, and Thomas Satoransky to give you a 13, 7, and 5
That's
game.
a lot to ask for Thomas.
That's not really. And Kobe White gonna come off the bench and get hot one game.
And
Watch.
Kobe gonna turn
And they
that
gonna
ball
win.
over. Kobe could look.
I'm sticking with my convictions. Bulls in the second round from Chicago.
Kobe could have a game when Kobe just go nuts.
He could.
And Kobe could also have a 9 turnover game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that might be the one
In
game
game
you
6.
lose. Yeah,
In game 6.
No,
In
I
a
think
3-2 game
that's
in
gonna happen
game
early
6.
on.
Okay.
Look, man, the Nets are gonna demolish.
That's not happening.
They're not gonna
The
demolish.
Nets coming out the East. It's not a damn my
No,
mind.
they're not. They're not
No,
coming
they're
out.
not. The Bucks
I
are.
honestly think the Bucks come out the East.
Bucks are not coming out the East. Bucks not beating
Here's
Philly.
why.
they are.
Here's why. Here's
They've
why.
Bucks not beating Philly.
Real quick,
They've added more players to their team. They have so much shooting,
But Giannis,
so many wing
when
defenders.
when it's a close game, Giannis ain't that dude.
They don't
Here
have
go-
to have
listen.
him do that anymore. They got Drew Holiday,
Here
Chris
go my
Middleton,
thing, though.
and they got shooters.
Which I was trying to explain to people.
Y'all
on-
really think the Nets gonna
listen,
lose?
listen. Which I was trying to
in the
listen.
second round. In the
Listen.
second round.
Listen, here go my thing, which I was trying to explain
ahead,
on.
Lee.
Which I was trying to explain on who got game, but but I was trying to explain.
What do you talk? What show is that?
The show that we produced.
No, talk about it.
Who got game? The show with BDB and Baron David. Shout out to homie Jason Zone Fisher, who's actually becoming one of my friends now. Shout out Jason. I rock with Jason.
Yeah,
as
shout out
a
to
human
Jason.
being. Both
Very
of those-
cool white guy.
Yeah, super cool white guy. I actually went to school with Kid Cudi, so I was like, yeah, cool white guy.
Don't get me started on Kid Cudi.
Relax. Kid Cudi, relax. Kid
You don't
Cudi
like
was
Cudi?
his friend.
No, I had
he
self-esteem
doesn't
in
like
college. Of course not.
Cudi. Kid Cudi was his.
I had self-esteem in college. Of course I didn't listen to Kid Cudi.
But the thing with the Nets is like, look, I've seen the Nets play in person, and Granted, yes, they have the Clippers have a better offense than them.
Okay.
Now, obviously, KD hasn't been there, but at the same time, I just thought.
Well, can I give y'all my take?
I got you.
There's not even.
Listen. Just let me get them through my full take.
Go ahead.
Now, granted, like, I could be wrong, but again, the Clippers have a better offense than the Nets. I thought that the Nets would have the best offense of all time by a wide margin this season. When we did the thing, when I was at my crib, and I was like, yo, historic. It's not that historic yet. They've had historic points in the season, but it's not that historic yet. And with the way that they play, you're going to be able to score. So their best defense is their offense, which is why I wanted everybody to be close to 50, 40, 90. Now, I think Kyrie is basically at that.
Kind of.
But Harden needs to be a little bit more efficient. And when KD comes back, he needs to be more efficient because they're not going to guard people.
No,
so the best offense is you got to take the ball.
I mean, they're not. I think they've done better on defense.
They've done better, but they have no stoppers. And also, when KD comes back, some of their stoppers aren't going to play. Some of the guys that they love to like Bruce Brown. How much can he play if you're playing Kyrie?
Bruce Brown gonna get sick, bro.
But how much can he really play?
You just said Bruce Brown can lock down.
But listen though, who you subbing out for Bruce Brown? If you playing KD, Sham is hurt. He's not gonna play. He might be gonna play rotation anyway. We got to make the actual rotation. You have LaMarcus. Okay. You have Blake.
G.
You have Harden.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not giving
8G.
Yeah.
No, nigga. Come on.
I can't. That's like
be reasonable,
that's like
nigga.
$8.
Nigga. What nigga has ever ordered an 8-piece tender meal, G,
Bruh,
for
that's
$8?
$8, bro.
What nigga?
Gee, that's like $8.
Get you 3, G. Get you 3. You not that hungry.
I don't
G.
want
Get you
3, bro.
Get you 3.
Why
G.
you put 8, nigga?
Get you 3, or get you a chicken sandwich. G. You wildin'.
How am I wildin'? That's not $8.
You wildin'.
I've
No,
never
it's not
seen a nigga
$8.
order 8.
It's not $8.
Tickets just says it'll cost $8.
But I just, and then also I went to the Clippers Nets game, and one thing they did was when the game got close, they ISO'd all the plays, which can work, but at the same time, those are tough shots.
They got
So,
5.
like-
I'll get you 5.
So like,
Do
Do your thing.
So like, if you just ISO,
Crying.
so like if you ISO, let's say 5-6 straight possessions, right? Obviously, those are great ISO scores, but you can make those shots tough.
Be
They
reasonable.
may make them, or they may
I see you.
they may make them, or they may miss them. So it's like with the Nets, I'm not 1,000% convinced that they just finna storm through the East like that.
I've seen Kyrie play bad against a double team in a soft zone when he was with the Celtics. I understand Harden and KD are out there, but I think both of them will struggle against a zone. And I think that if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I might play the first two games more of a man to man, and then eventually switch to a zone. But I'm not finna sit up here and give them the same looks every game, because I think they have to get different looks every game. And also, they got a lot of guys that are old on their team.
Facts.
If I'm the Bucks, we should be able to outrun them, outshoot them, and out-defend them every game. If I'm the 76ers, we should be able to outrun them, outshoot
Also-
them, and defend them every game. Go
Also,
ahead.
real quick, what people really about the Bucks? The Bucks are right now.
I don't give a damn about the
Now
Bucks
look,
stats, bro.
they're 6th in offense and 9th in defense.
I don't care
think
about
they
the stats,
listen. I think they got PJ Tucker to help with their defense, because they were a little bit again. We can talk about KD. Yeah. KD even said some of the best defenders was Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker. What team they play on?
They got PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker
Because
can
look,
defend against KD
listen,
and Harden.
But listen.
And
Here go-
Blake.
Here go what PJ allowed them to do.
and LaMarcus.
Listen, here go what PJ allowed them to do. Before they couldn't go small. They can go small now. So if you go small, we putting Giannis at center.
I'm mad at cut my beer. Okay.
We putting Giannis at center. We putting PJ at the 4. We going Middleton. We going Dante.
Torrey Craig.
Yes. We going Middleton. We go
Torrey Craig in the playoffs. To be
Look,
honest. I know
man,
they play
over
that
who?
much.
Over
And-
PJ?
When y'all done this propaganda,
I might go Giannis.
No.
Look. I might go Giannis, PJ, Torrey Craig, Middleton, and
Drew? That's crazy.
That's a long lineup.
That's crazy.
Defensive lineup. We can score.
And we small.
I'm gonna put
And
Torrey
we
in the
went
corner.
small.
I'm gonna put PJ in the corners, and I'm gonna tell Giannis load up. If you double Giannis with that zone, PJ one of the best corner 3-point shooters.
You talking about offense? I'm talking about defense.
Yeah, but they already gonna have the crazy defense because Giannis is the reigning defense player of the year.
But look, listen though. Yeah, you're going to have a crazy defense, but it's a different level when you got the man defenders of Holiday and you got PJ. So, also, we got great man defenders, and Giannis, he playing free safety. So, Giannis just wander. And you mentioned Torrey Craig. So, we got basically three really good, three people who get paid to play man defense. We got Middleton.
Don't they have George Hill now, too?
No, George Hill is in Philly. You're tripping.
Philly?
He's in Philly.
Okay.
But you get three people who are paid to play man defense, and you have Giannis playing free safety. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna get Lakers." I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you. Like, shout out Lexi Brown. She did the podcast earlier
Shout out
today.
Lexi Brown.
Like I said when I was on her show today. If the player, I ain't even picked yet, but
it's fine.
You
Go ahead.
feel me? Give me your three. Give me the tender joint. But if the playoffs start today, the Lakers playing the Nuggets.
Nuggets gonna beat them.
Yeah, you facts.
But look, this thing. Can I go on talk about the Nets? Because y'all tripping.
I don't know about that.
Y'all tripping about the Nets, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. I don't look. This thing comes down to this. The Sixers, I believe, have a way better chance than Milwaukee. I'm not buying no Milwaukee Bucks stock. None.
Really?
Why? Because at the end of the game, Giannis can't get them the buckets they need. I understand
He don't have to do
yes,
that,
he
though.
do.
They got Middleton
don't have
and
to
they got
do that
Drew.
no more.
Middleton
though.
and Drew are not going to be taking last game shots. And if they are, they definitely going to.
That's a lie, G.
Giannis to rebound.
Coach, BJ Armstrong, Steve Kerr, you wouldn't be saying they would be taking the last minute shots.
Michael Jordan was taking the last game shots, though.
Not all of them.
Majority
of them.
He
90%
passed
of
the
them.
bitch.
Yeah, but 90% of it was Michael Jordan.
But also,
I'm telling you, when they need buckets in the fourth quarter, Giannis is not getting them there.
Here's the thing, though. He can, but you can't just give Giannis the ball and say ISO, which is, again, what a lot of times last year and the years previously.
This is the messed up thing about Giannis. Hold on. I just want to. This is the messed thing about Giannis. If he was Zion, I would like, okay, they might, because Zion got more moves than
But he's going to think about Zion, though, which is like why I question Zion. I think Zion has a chance to be one of the best offensive players ever, literally ever. But I don't know if his offense. This is going to sound crazy, but I don't know if his offense is so good to discount the fact of what he doesn't do on defense.
Okay, that's different. That's the discussion. I'm not questioning Giannis.
But no. Listen, just record what I'm saying. I think Giannis is already a great defender. I think he's a really good man defender. I think he's a great help defender.
Up. But he not give you no buckets. But
listen, though, at the same time, why do you ask for that?
He's the MVP. What are you talking about?
That's your issue, and that's
my issue.
No, look, that's your issue. That's everybody else's issue.
You the MVP.
Listen,
not only is he MVP, he's the two-time.
Listen, though,
defending MVP.
Though, we have to view Giannis. True. We have to view Giannis as what he is.
No, he's the highest paid player in the NBA.
No, he's not. It's James Harden, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook. We did this yesterday. We have to view Giannis as what he is.
He's an MVP.
Listen.
He's a two-time MVP.
Listen, Giannis is a big man. Historically, how many big men do you ask to go out there and get you game-winning buckets?
Okay.
Not many.
Listen. Shaq had Kobe. They don't have nobody like Kobe.
Listen. No, they don't have Kobe.
If you better not bring up Chris Middleton, bro.
They have Middleton. They have Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
And also, listen, fucking coach. You don't need to. So many times I see teams give players the ball and be like, all right, just make a play. And it's like, yeah, that works when you have Kyrie, when you have Michael Jordan, when you have LeBron, when you have Kobe Bryant, when you have those excellent isolation players. But, bro, run a fucking play. Real quick, one of the most exciting players I saw the Clippers run all year, the Bucks won all year, played the Clippers a game in Milwaukee. Last game, last possession, they had Drew Holiday broke the defense down. He got past somebody. They swung the ball around. It came back to Giannis. Giannis came in and dunked. That was a very good play that you run in that circumstance, and you don't just get a ball to one person and you tell them stand there and take the shot. So, again, I think too many times people depend on Giannis to do things that he isn't great at doing.
And now all that's nice, but the Nets have 3 people who can do that.
I feel you, but at the same time,
we can talk about the next lack of defense. They can outscore everybody, bro.
Can they?
They can outscore. And they damn sure can outscore the Bucks.
Can they?
For sure they can I don't think the Nets are getting a challenge till they get to the finals. I really don't. I think they're gonna breeze through the East.
We'll see.
I think the Sixers are way more equipped to give them a challenge than the Bucks.
But see, I
think Miami's sending the Bucks home again.
But see, Miami's a team they might want to stay away from. But again, I think that I agree with that.
I'm not buying also, if Giannis was that guy in the fourth quarter, you can sell me on it. I'm not buying it.
I agree with that, but I think Miami's a team that nobody wants to play.
Of course they don't. You don't want to play Jimmy Butler, Bam, Oladipo now.
I don't think anybody including the Nets.
The Nets will beat Miami.
Want to play Miami?
The Nets have too much firepower, bro.
I understand that, but
all the Nets have to do is play okay defense.
I understand that, but at the same time, it's like some of that firepower, they're going to ISO. There's one ball. They're not a great transition team. If they were a great transition team, I'd be with you. But they have really, for the most part, no transition players.
And I just want to say this about Lakers, Denver. I want to go back to that. The Lakers will lose if they're not healthy. If they're still healthy, I just can't see LeBron losing to a team with Aaron Gordon.
If Lakers are healthy, they're beating everybody. But
I don't believe that.
But my thing with the Lakers is, are they going to be healthy?
I don't believe that either. I just feel like the Nets are going to be there, right? Just because they just score just too effortlessly. It's ridiculously how easy. Like we talk about I feel like talent wise, they're offensively more deadly than the Warriors teams. They got 3 dudes who are MVP caliber and can do that. In the fourth quarter, like Kyrie can just go full scorch the earth on you.
They just going ISO and no.
And KD is KD.
No,
dog.
listen, look, listen. All those things may work, but what if they miss?
Okay, you need 3 dudes to miss. That's 3. You need them to have. You need to have 3 dudes that have off nights 4 times.
You don't need them to have off nights, bro. All you need to do is come down. All you need to do is keep it close until about 4 minutes left. When you get to 4 minutes left, slow that motherfucker down.
Okay, but even if you go down, who's going to go shot for shot for them on Philly or Milwaukee? Nobody.
Listen, they're again. Obviously, if they hot, there's nothing you can do.
They ain't even gotta be hot. Who's going to guard? Like if it's the Lakers, Nets, LeBron can go shot for shot with these dudes. Giannis can't go shot for shot for them.
But no, the thing about Giannis is guarding somebody.
I'm not talking about defense.
Who giving Giannis buckets? But look again. You're talking about offense. I'm thinking somebody's still gonna be guarding that.
Milwaukee defense ain't that good to where it's going to neglect. It's going to completely shut down the Nets offense.
That's fair. It's not that good. It's fair point.
You know what I'm saying? That's not that good. And if Ben Simmons was more offensively gifted, I could see them beating the Nets. He's not. So now you're gonna have Embiid in the post every possession, and they gonna catch up on that.
But that's why I don't believe in the Sixers, though.
I believe in the Sixers more than the Bucks.
I believe in the Bucks.
I don't buy no Bucks sets.
I believe in the Sixers. I believe in the Bucks because I believe in the Bucks offense more than I believe in the Sixers offense. And also, even though I think the Sixers play good defense, I think the Bucks are a better defensive team than the Sixers.
That's fine. But at the end of the game, when it's time to score, the Bucks ain't give you no buckets in the end of the game, bro.
Lee, what you got to say?
I'm about to move on to the next topic.
Okay, let's get
it for a minute.
Come on.
Is the NBA media too hard on players like Westbrook versus ESPN?
What's your thoughts?
No, I don't. I understand Russell Westbrook's wife being upset. I get his family. That's her husband. That's the father of her children. I get it. I'm not even mad at Russ being upset about what Stephen A. said. If I was an athlete, I'd probably get mad at Stephen A. But like Stephen A. said today, can we talk about basketball, bro? Like, that's his job to critique. And Russ can miss me with that. I'm a champion because I made it out the hood bullshit. Everybody made it out the damn hood. Like, everybody made it out the damn hood, bro.
No. There aren't people who make it to the level that Russell Westbrook has made to.
I'm talking about in the NBA. I'm talking
in the NBA right now. There are people that haven't made to his level.
I feel you, but what I'm saying is,
so he a champion, dog.
A lot of people in the NBA are from the hood. A lot of them from. It's like when LeBron.
How many of them have MVPs? Have averaged a triple double for 3 straight seasons?
And that's fine.
Have more 20 games than anybody. Come on, bro. I got you,
but a lot of them who did are NBA champions. LeBron James, NBA champion.
You named one player.
NBA champion. Kawhi Leonard, NBA champion. Like, we've got all these guys who from the block, and they got money. They got championships.
I will give you KD and Bron. Kawhi Leonard has not put up the stats that Russell had to do. He's played on great teams and he's led those teams. But the only thing is, if you go, only series I hold against Russ is that shit when they were up 3-1 on Golden State. And they choked game 6 and 7 away.
I agree with that.
Come on, G.
I will say that Russ has not been put in the best positions. I will agree with that. Russ has not been somebody who's had great talent around him all the time. I'll give him that. But Russ can't come up here and tell me I don't care about championships. Because I believe athletes are very competitive, and I think that's bullshit. I think it's just a a defense mechanism because he knows he's not winning no championship with the Wizards, and unless he gets like some situation we come off the bench or some shit like that.
You can't hold nothing against. No one gives more effort in the NBA than
that's
Russell
one thing
Westbrook.
I always love about Russ.
So that's
Russ
what I'm saying. You can't say nothing about him not being a champion. Like he plays harder than anybody else.
But Stephen A's not wrong either. If we look at the bigger picture, I really don't care about that shit. Like,
No, facts.
like even that dunk the other night. Okay, cool. I was down 15.
They were down 15, but he did dunk that man.
Like,
he did slam that man, but they were down 15.
They were down 15.
I looked at the score and I was like, but the dunk was so good, I didn't really care
You
about the
can't
score.
mean mug when you down 15.
No, you can't. He did slam that man.
No, I get you, but it's just.
Have you ever dunked on somebody?
Of course not.
Okay, then.
Of course not. But look,
He did G.
I feel you, but you down.
He
bro.
defiled that man.
He defiled him, but you down.
He defiled that man,
I don't
though.
think either one are in the wrong. And I feel like you got to look at it from the media perspective, too. And I look at it like this. Like, a lot of people, we get mad at hot take media or why they talking about LeBron's legacy and Michael Jordan every day. Yes, it's hot takey, but at the same time, you know how hard it is to put together a 2-hour show 5 times a week? You're going to come up with some bullshit to talk about. Because you ain't got nothing else to talk about. Yeah. Of course, you're going to talk about, oh, if LeBron beats the Nets, is he the undisputed GOAT? You have to talk about stuff like that.
I mean, my thoughts on the whole thing were... My thoughts... My thoughts on, like, the whole thing were...
Oh, by the way, Joel Embiid is coming back Saturday.
Oh, yes, fantasy team. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, BD, you going down next week, B. BD, I'm playing BD next week to... I think if he wins, maybe he gets in the playoffs. I'm cooking you, bro. I'm cooking you. Where my camera at? Which one is it? This one? That one? I don't know. Anyway, cooking you. Regardless. Cooking you. Regardless. Anyway. My thoughts about that is just, like, I get Russell's point and feel like you're a champion in life. Because he is. You know, Russ, even just knowing people who, you know, not necessarily grew up with Russ and went to the same, like, high school as Russ. He wasn't a highly recruited athlete. You know, he wasn't the Russell Westbrook you see now. It's like he was D Rose. He wasn't D Rose.
Yeah.
He wasn't somebody who was picked from the time he was 15 years old. Like, yo, if you just stay alive, damn it, you go into the league. That wasn't Russell Westbrook's situation. It wasn't. So Russ, everything Russ got, Russ worked for, and Russ worked incredibly hard for. And you see that when Russ plays basketball. Russ plays basketball as if somebody like, if I don't go out here and hoop tonight, this might be taken away from me. Which is why I respect Russ's game every night that he plays. Like even as Russ has gotten older, like the past 2 years, I probably watched more Russell Westbrook than ever because he played for the Rockets obviously last year, so I watched Russ every night. And even this year, I like watch Wizards game because of Russ. And just every time Russ plays, it's passion. And I will take what Russ gives me on my team any day. He gonna tweak. You can talk about his basketball IQ, but at the end of the day, I know that one, Russ not gonna be scared, and two, he gonna go out there and compete like it's his last time playing basketball. I've never watched Russ and say, "Damn, he ain't play hard today."
But 2 years ago to this day, we lost Nipsey the Great. Russ go out and give you a 20-20-20 game. Come on, dog. No one in the NBA right now is giving you a 20-20-20 game.
Is it hot take-ish to say that
no one in the NBA is doing a 20-20-20 game?
I get.
No.
Is it hot take-ish to say that Russ puts up big numbers that don't really have that much impact?
That's not
Bullshit.
It makes sense, but
I don't think you do. I don't. I get that, but like even like when he
Wait. I'm gonna cut you off quick. Let me tell me. Give me an actual reason. What team in the NBA has ever built around Russell Westbrook?
I don't think you can build around Russell Westbrook.
I disagree with that. I think the only team that tried. I think
You do good.
I think the only team that tried to. I'm crying.
You do good,
I
though.
think the only team that tried to do it was Houston for, like you said, Houston for half a season.
How they try to build around Houston? They was building around Harden.
No, I disagree with that because if you build around Harden, you keep your lob threat.
Harden's better than Russell Westbrook.
But listen though, if you build around Harden, you keep your lob threat. You trade it like Harden and Capella works. Russ and Capella don't work because Russ doesn't really throw lobs.
So
Russ
if you believe a team dedicated to building around Russell Westbrook, they can win a championship.
I don't know.
100%.
In his prime.
Yeah, but that's not a lob threat. Yeah, but Capella thrived more off lobs. Like if you watch Houston with Capella, he thrived more off lobs. And like there's no debt. Once they traded that, it's like, okay, we expect Russ to be our center and Harden to dominate basically from the, which is why I said last year Russ was basically their quote unquote dominant big man because he was averaging like however many points in the paint and shooting like 50% down there. So my thing with Russ is that, like, I don't think any team has ever really dedicated time to actually look at, because you got to think when KD leaves, even getting Oladipo, that was built for KD. KD leaves, like they did that on draft day. Draft day wasn't before free agency. Free agency was after.
By the way, I'm not blaming Russ. I'm
not blaming Russ either.
I just don't think Stephen A is in the wrong. But I understand why Russ and his wife got offensive. I get it 100%. I just feel like that comes with the territory.
No, fact.
You don't see LeBron out here like, man, fuck Skip Bayless. Like, he could really say that.
No, fact. I don't think either one is wrong, but I think Russ is at the point in his career where it's like, obviously, you got also what Russ has been through the past year.
Russ knows he's not winning.
But also, like, you got to think Russ has been through the past year, though.
What's
you know
happened
what I'm saying?
year?
Like, Russ done got traded twice. They got to think about being
That's
like
the belly of the beast, bro.
but listen though, being somewhere for 2 years and getting traded twice in 3 years, it's gonna mess with the way you react to things and think about things and things like that. Like you said, Russ probably knows at this point in time,
it's cooked.
I'm not gonna win no ring.
Yeah.
Like at this point in time, I'm playing basketball.
I just don't like, and it's maybe just me personally. I just don't like when players when they're still playing hit me with the I don't care about championship crap. Like,
I feel you,
because I believe all players care about that.
Yeah, all players care, but at the same time, it's like I felt them on saying like that's not what defines me.
And then,
it's like,
I'm not saying that Russ is first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
and
but
I
it's
think I think Russ's level of excellence is so crazy that we don't even think about he's averaged a triple-double. This is his 4th straight season.
We'll never...
Like, I don't think it's something we're going to appreciate the 10, 15, 20 years down the line.
I don't think we'll ever respect what Russ did because he didn't win a championship.
I feel like you don't respect what he did. Yeah, but that...
But again, this is the issue with sports. I don't think we'll ever respect what... I don't think we'll
Michael
ever
Jordan,
truly...
Look, I blame Michael Jordan the same way I blame 50 Cent.
Guys,
No, look.
before Jordan, bro.
Look, can I give you a comparison?
Go ahead.
When Mike won 6 rings as the main guy, and he's under. This is what Mike's ace in the hole is gonna always be. LeBron can win 6 rings, but Mike's like, I was undefeated. That's gonna always be his trump card right there. No matter what happens, because we can be like, yeah, LeBron got 6 rings. He also lost 6 times. No matter how you want to debate it, that's gonna be his thing. So with 50, I feel it. Not even 50 and Jay were the guys who brought record sales into rap debates. When we talk about music sales don't mean
Eminem
shit.
did. Stop lying.
No, Jay was talking about music.
Eminem was selling 1 million in the first
no,
week.
he
wasn't
Jay was
talking
talking
Only
about
units, only selling units.
Jay
is who?
said that, though.
M
Jay was
Pimp
saying
Juice
that.
and
Jay
us.
said- but look, Jay was saying
said no. He said
That's
M
a Jay
Pimp.
bar,
But
though.
look, hold on,
Yes,
look.
because
Jay
he was
Bar,
selling
though.
units.
No. My
But
point is
listen
that
what he's saying,
Jay said in '99, he said only dude doing only nigga from the hood putting up Will Smith numbers.
Yeah.
Like he was saying this before, so they were like,
Will Smith ain't from the hood.
Will Smith from the suburbs of Philadelphia, but that's a different discussion for another day, and that's fine. He the Fresh Prince. He ain't gotta be street. His name is Willard. But anyway, that's what. So I feel like when we talk about rings, I feel like rings are important when you're talking about a greatest of all time list. You're looking at the resume. One thing that LeBron's always going to have is in his corner. He's going to have every record. I think he's going to beat Kareem's all-time scoring record. I think he's going to have that in his. I mean, okay, that's a real thing to look at. How many points is he behind Kareem right now?
I'm off camera right now enjoying the smoke break.
I think
but
LeBron
you're
have
tripping.
the
I'm off
average-
camera right now. You're tripping.
I think LeBron have averaged 25 like the next 3 years.
That's not gonna happen.
That might not happen. You're right about that.
That's not gonna happen.
Because it's a second serious injury in 3 years.
Unless and it was a shortened season.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
an 82.
yeah. But anyway, my point is this: Russell Westbrook is going to go down as one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Is he?
What, I think he should. He should.
Is he though?
But also, somebody had a good point. I think it's Jalen Rose said this on Jalen and Jacoby. Russ and Dame are kind of looked at the same because they don't have the marketable face like Steph. Steph is the nice guy.
No, I can't agree with that.
Light skin.
we
Is
wa-
light skin the
Hey.
marketable face?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be real.
I can't agree with that.
Is light skin the
I
marketable
mean, Russ
face?
is light skinned.
I can't even. Wait.
Russ is my complexion.
You like?
You light skinned.
I can't
Am I? You light skin, motherfucker.
I know I am.
You fucking light
I know I am.
Everybody is light.
Everybody is light skinned except for him.
Everybody is light skinned. I am the dark skinned brother.
No, you're not.
But anyway, listen.
You're the light skin of the dark brothers.
Anyway,
You're
listen.
the white chocolate of us.
Huh?
You heard what I said, motherfucker. You're the white.
Anyway.
You're the white chocolate of all of us.
I'm not. But
Scott is. Scott really is.
I am. I really am.
I don't think. I think Dame's personality is more sellable than just Russ' personality
I agree.
in general. So I think no, I don't agree with that. I just think that, and also, Dame's career, like obviously he makes music, he raps. Like Dame does things that are also sellable off court. Like just my whole thing with Russ is like even when you watch Russ play, I think if you're a fan of the game, you're inspired. Now you may be like, man, this man out there tripping.
I love how Russ. This is why I love Russ. Russ, I just love anybody who just go hard, bro. Like hard, it don't matter. It don't matter the predicament. It don't matter the series. Hard, He's gonna give you the same energy whenever.
I've never watched Russ and said he not playing.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched Russ like, man, he tripping. He tweaking. What's wrong with him?
Exactly.
Slow down. But I've never said he wasn't playing hard. So I mean, but also to Stephen A's point, it's like, granted, I didn't watch Stephen A's original. You know what I'm saying? Comment. But also, Russell's the guy you're watching, you losing games. He's Russell Westbrook. You have to create controversy, number one, because you're Russell Westbrook. Number two, like you said, Stephen A., you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to talk about something every day. It's the perfect storm. Like, yeah. Russ, you had a historic night. You made them talk about you, even though you're in Washington, kind of not quote unquote rotting away, but kind of rotting away.
He's rotting away in Washington.
Boo! Get out of here.
He's rotting away.
He ain't washed. Get out of here. Y'all tripping.
Away. They worse than the Bulls.
You do good though.
That's his fault. That's his fault. That's Russ. That's Russ's fault. The Wizards are trash.
Right, and Russ been playing ass up to the last month.
And Bradley Beal not even playing.
Russ was ass up to the last month. Let's be real. Russ wasn't ass to the last month.
Listen, the whole Wizards had COVID. Russ was coming off being hurt. The fuck you? I know you ain't looking at me like this.
Look, bro, Russ
I know you ain't looking at me
Russ
like
was
this.
huffing it up to the last month, G.
The whole Wizards had COVID. He might have also had it. Also, he was coming off a quad injury that he acquired in the bubble. He had a quad injury. They only had a couple months off. So, like, yes, he probably wasn't feeling good, and probably all those things were very true phenomenons when it came to Russell Westbrook. But at the same time, like, that's what happened at that point in time. He's got into rhythm, and now that he's been in rhythm, since really, again, I've been watching the Wizards probably for almost like 3 months, like literally like watching them. The past like 2-3 months, there's been no point guard in the league defensively better than Russell Westbrook outside of James Harden.
Defensively?
Defensively. Oh, defensively. Better than like G. He's been going out there and giving you a triple double pretty much for the past.
You think Russ is having better year than LaMelo before he got hurt?
Debatable. Yes, I think same level. I think LaMelo has a better team than what the Wizards have. As you can see by the fact that the Chargers Hornets keep winning while LaMelo was hurt.
Yeah.
Yes. If you again, all of us look at the what they've had. They had a COVID issue. Again, we don't know what guys are still dealing with. You know, whatever we can't say. We don't know. Maybe your fatigue ain't. You know, with your fatigue, we don't know. But like, yes, I think Russell Westbrook has been, like I said, one of the best point guards in the league since the turn of the new year. He has. Okay. He's been balling. Now, the team ain't that good.
No, they suck.
But he's been balling.
Okay, I give you that.
Period.
I give you that.
Lee, what's next? If we even have anything next.
Can the Pelicans make the playoffs, like a playoff push? And Zion's off to an incredible start.
Yeah, first of all, everybody who says Zion wasn't going to do this last year, shut up. Two, I think they can make a push. I don't think they're going to make it. I think the Warriors have the third easiest schedule left for the rest of the season. As long as Steph's ass isn't hurting, they should hold on to that 10th spot, 9th to 10th spot. I don't think they're going to make it, but they can make it a little scary. And then I think Zion got like a little injury right now. He going to miss like a couple games. Yeah, his wrist. They said it could have been worse, but he could have missed a couple weeks. But
he got an injury now?
Yeah, they say he could have missed a couple weeks, but it's only going to be a couple games.
Damn, Zion, the lion.
Nah, it's probably he was smacking his wrist all the time.
Probably.
Strong as hell, smacking down the ball.
But they can make a push, but I don't think they're going to make it. I think the Warriors going to hold on that last spot.
To a play-in game? They can't make it to a play-in game?
Nah, because the Warriors got that 10th seed, and I don't think the Warriors going to get any higher than like 9th. And by the way, the Warriors need to understand that Clay's not going to come and fix all them issues. They got a lot of issues on that.
They got a lot of issues. Yeah. They just don't have smart basketball players.
Yeah.
And also, they're at the point in time, which is like what people got to remember about the Warriors, is if Steph doesn't get hurt, this whole Warriors thing never happens.
What you mean?
Steph got hurt and was getting paid 4 years, $40 million. We got to remember that.
Oh, you talking about beginning of last year?
No, I'm talking about when Steph won MVP, he was the most underpaid player in arguably NBA history.
So what happened? Okay, so what's your overall point?
Steph didn't get that max until like 2017.
Okay, but what's your overall point though? You talking about the money?
Yes, like my point is like the Warriors were in a situation where it's like they caught Cap gold.
Oh, I got you.
They were able
Okay,
to build out a really good team.
And Steph is eligible for an extension this offseason.
They were able to build out a really good team
I got you.
because their guys hadn't peaked yet, and their best player, who you didn't know, their best player was in a situation where like he had injury issues to the point that was threatening his career.
That
So they
makes
offered
sense.
him a 4-year, $40 million contract. He took it.
4 year, $40 million.
$40 million. Literally, I think he won 2 MVPs on that $40 million deal.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, we
So-
gonna wrap this up.
He won 2 MVPs on a $40 million deal. So he gets that money, and you still have money left to build out the rest of the roster, which is a very, very rare occurrence in the NBA.
Damn, Torrey Craig on the Suns now. They must have traded him.
Zach
They
Levine,
traded him during
Kobe
trade
White,
deadline.
and Garrett Temple.
So never mind. I'm
We
sorry.
getting cooked.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that. My bad.
Let's wrap up.
You said what?
I said Zach Levine, Kobe White, and Garrett Temple are out tonight against the Suns. We getting cooked.
I mean, it's usual, but I guess it's been a fun episode.
Very fun
What's the
episode.
final topic that we got up there, Lee?
Are you a believer in the Charlotte Hornets?
Yes.
Define
to make the
believe.
playoffs. Yes.
Yeah, define
Define
believe.
believe.
To make the playoffs, yeah, they're
of course,
fourth
yeah.
seed. They better make the playoffs.
Can you say that Rad Miller wasn't dragging around a ragtag group of guys?
Rad Miller,
Can you say LaMelo wasn't dragging around a ragtag group of guys?
I'm with
yet?
you on
he
that.
was though.
No, you would.
No, listen.
Devontae
No,
Graham is
listen.
stepping up
Listen. Everybody is in their natural progression, right? Am I wrong or not? Gordon Hayward going to his own team. He should be making as many shots and taking as many shots as he is.
So they're a
Stop.
ragtag
Listen.
group?
Listen.
I agree with you.
Terry Rozier.
He should be getting better.
He should be getting better.
I agree with
Yeah. So LaMelo has been dragging a ragtag group.
How? You said it's natural progression. They were going to get better.
Yeah, but their natural progression, they're a bunch of misfits. And
They aren't.
That's a lie.
I disagree
They're a
with
bunch
that.
of misfits, and he's the only one that actually has been put in the position he's in because of he's been chosen to do that. Gordon Hayward is a guy where if you sign him, as I mentioned when we were talking free agency, I said Gordon Hayward is a guy. If you sign him, you can convince other black players like, yo, we fucking signed Gordon Hayward away from the Celtics. Come play with LaMelo. Come play with whoever. Come play with anybody down here. If we can sign you, we can sign anybody. That's always been my whole point about the Gordon Hayward signing. He was necessary, but
He's a good player, though.
But was
Stop
he
that.
not overpaid? For what? For no. Wait a minute. Stop. Before this season, the market said Gordon Hayward would have been overpaid unless you were paying him that money to do what I said you were going to do, which was to start to build the legacy
why
of
I
your
say no,
franchise, but through LaMelo Ball. If LaMelo Ball is not there, what you
listen.
talking about the Hornets' future?
Listen.
No, I'm asking you a question.
What?
probably
If LaMelo Ball is not there, are you talking about the Hornets' future?
No, but I still.
So my whole point.
No, listen. I still think they'll be a playoff team.
Yes, but what's their future?
Here's the thing, though. Listen, fair, but fair, but here was the thing, though. If I have the third pick in, if I have the third pick in any draft,
No.
I want to be talking about the future.
It's a whole. We got cases of beer. Cases. You want
I
to do
have
some
the
session
third-
from here? We can do it. We can.
We
can?
We can.
How we gonna get the audio from everybody else?
What do you mean? We can.
We can do it from here.
Oh,
Trust
let's
me.
do it
Don't
from
worry
here.
about it.
Scott, we
Listen,
do this for a
we
living.
can-
All right, let's do it from here.
We do
Listen,
this literally
we
for a
can-
living.
we can-
No offense. No, I don't mean that because I don't want to say that in a disrespectful
No, I
manner.
don't- you know, I don't
So
get
when they
it.
play this in the future, they be like, "See the way Rory and Maul, Scott said and TPJ said
Nah,
they
it's
do this
perfect,
for a
yeah.
living."
Let's do
I'm
this
fucking
shit.
with.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You can if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Y'all can keep getting drunk. You just got to get your own way home.
Nigga, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm sorry.
You do good
It's
dope.
time to
Thank you.
wrap up.
Thank you. No, Lee hit the. You can do good dope. Thank you, G.
Facts. Let's get
Thank
out
you,
of
G.
here.
What?
I had a point, but like let's
We
do
can
it.
low key still do it with the cameras. And I can still give you a Zoom audio version with the cameras.
That's fine. That ain't a problem.
And Lee gonna be going because he gonna be like, "You do good dope." No, I'm fucking with.
Yeah, I got you.
Lee ain't got nothing better to do. Lee like I want to say, have you ever heard that Lil B song? I got bitches.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got bitches. Yeah.
Lee.
What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me.
Lee.
Talk to me.
Why you never brought no vibes over the crib, bro?
He holding the vibes?
Because never mind.
You hope.
What kind of question is that?
What kind of question is that? We finna get off.
Let's get off of this, G.
We finna make a nice
final words. Final words.
I just want to tell y'all.
What you mean? What kind of question is that?
Final words.
Final words. We can talk about this.
We'll get into it. No worries. No worries.
Final words.
My bad. Oh, I just did
About to
something.
be that hot.
Now you ain't making it words. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Read
Shut the fuck up in the episode.
Read signals, bro.
God
Hey,
damn,
read the
Pavy.
room, Pavy.
Hey, nah, Pavy. Hot nigga summer. What's good? We out here.
Read
I'm
the
not
room,
out here. I'm in the
Pavy.
crib with Lola. Shout out to Lola G.
Better be in the crib.
Lola Gianna Price.
2 G's, nigga. 2 G's.
Shout out to Double G.
out
2
here.
G's.
I got pull up this weekend, man. I still ain't seen my niece, bro. I got pull up, bro.
Bro, you still ain't seen Lola.
I got
Y'all
pull
the same
up this
complexion.
weekend. I've been.
Y'all the same complexion, oh God.
I know, and she born like the day before me, or the day after me.
She's born.
Yeah, I'm 26.
Damn,
Yeah.
day before.
Birthday buddies. Yeah,
Young God. So that means you got to buy a present every year.
That's fine.
Look at him. That's fine. He's like,
Nah,
yeah, I'm getting them from Ross.
I'm gonna figure out when I'm gonna get. I'm gonna buy a Christmas present. And
Christmas is a year away, bro.
G, you sound like my father sending her $20 worth of gifts. What the fuck is that doing, G? I'm sorry.
Listen, bro.
I'm sorry. You sound like my daddy. Hey, I'm gonna see your daughter some gifts.
see some
Motherfuckers
Christmas
get her
gifts.
$20. What the fuck I'm gonna do with that?
I'm gonna give you a little gift
I'm gonna give you
card.
some gift.
Nah,
I'm gonna give you a
look,
gift
nah,
at Christmas.
nah, look.
Christmas is 8 months away.
Listen,
G.
I'm gonna tell you, for every holiday, I'm gonna get her a jersey.
Okay, this guy.
Do you,
different
bro?
jersey.
I will say this:
different
anybody
jersey.
want to buy my daughter a gift?
A different jersey.
Feel free,
A
but just
different
know
jersey.
that, like, thank you. That's all I say.
But I'm gonna get her like
I said,
one
you
she
ain't
can
seeing no
frame when
slender.
she
Just
get
know
older.
thank you.
Can I give
I'ma
my
get
plug
under
up
one
so I can
so
eat
Get
some
your
damn
plug.
chicken?
Get your
Follow me on
plug.
Twitter and Instagram at Bob Chess
We need to
Scott.
put you on this table like Mary J. Blige.
I'm so confused.
You ain't never seen Mary J. Blige chicken commercial?
You ain't see that shit?
I saw it, but like I didn't.
Remember when she was singing for Hillary Clinton? We gotta change. Anyway, man. Follow me, man. Barber Chess Scott on Twitter, Instagram. Follow Barbers Chat Network at Barbers Chat Net. Go to patreon.com/Barbers Chat Network.
Yeah, we talked basketball for about
I have a
20
question.
minutes.
3/4 of this podcast.
How much basketball got talked this episode? I feel like
We talked a lot of basketball. We did, but it was like 3/4 of the time.
Right.
this is
Usually
what
we
Hoops and
spend.
Brews should
Usually
be,
we
though.
spend
This
1/5.
is vintage Hoops and Brews.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you don't
vintage
drink
Hoops
no
and Brews.
more. Now you
I'm
want to
fucking intoxicated.
because Scott here. You never
Exactly.
drink anymore.
What you mean? I do
He
drink.
said you
I'm
lost
calling
your
you
ways.
out on a Rory,
said
on
you
some
lost
Rory
your
shit,
ways.
on some
I've been
Rory
drink
shit.
most of-
No,
I've
some
been
Rory
drinking-
shit. You never drink anymore.
Huh?
You don't drink anymore.
What you mean?
We used to get drunk when we do this podcast.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
live
we built our name.
downstairs.
So
This is also
what?
true. He got to drive now.
Make your plans better. You.
He said schedule your shit.
What are you
man.
talking about? We are in the studio a lot now. You can't leave your car here.
Prioritize.
Can I?
Prioritize, bro.
I have no idea. Can I?
When these cameras go off, I'm gonna ask you, can you leave your car in a whole bunch of fucking places? What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up talking to me. Get the fuck out of here, G. In this podcast, play the music. Let's get the fuck out of here. Play the music, bring it up slow. Come on, man. Stop fucking playing with me, G. It's a whole ass officer here.
It's good to be back, guys.
I'm glad you're here. Shout out
Glad
to
I'm
you.
here.
Let's get it. We back. Episode 231. It's been your boy TPJ, real TPJ on Twitter. By the way, I'm deleting my Twitter account soon.
Why? You got rid of Instagram?
No,
too.
I did. I got rid of my Instagram, but I'm gonna delete my Twitter, keep my same name, start a new account, few followers, because I only follow a couple hundred people. Leave my old account for just HB
want me to follow
videos.
He don't want the
Delete all the
fame.
tweets.
Bro said he don't want the
I've been, but I've been saying that though.
I want the money.
I never
Fuck the
wanted the
fame.
fame.
I want
I
the
never
money.
wanted the
Fuck
fame. I never wanted the fame. Give me the
I
money.
respect it.
Social media.
When I'm a billion up, and in 10 years you like, damn, I'm finna vote for this man TPJ for president. Stop playing with me. We coming. I'm coming for you.
I'm be living in Oregon
20.
then.
So
I'll be
what?
living in
Vote for
Oregon.
me in Oregon.
I'm just saying. I'll be living in
TPJ2032.com. Book it.
I'm gonna be living in Oregon with my vineyard in the backyard.
And my infrastructural plans better than Biden. TPJ 2032.
I'm like, you lying.
I don't know what just happened.
I'm gone.
I don't know what just happened.
Parallel to the niggas she got. I've been the realest since my rookie deal. 85 mic when I pull up here. Yeah. And you pull up like a Lord with candy. Speaking from your burner, saying